Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? Welcome to another week of Taking High Ground Fridays. We are glad to be here. We got a good amount of things to talk about tonight. Obviously, the mega box sealed case sold for 23,000, over 23,000 with the buyer's premium. And also 2024 seems like it might be leaked. What I mean by that is it seems that Fortnite's whole roadmap for the year has been leaked. And there's a lot of interesting things in there that we definitely have to go over. One that's extremely important though, if we have any hope of a comic book coming out, if this leak is true, it possibly could be coming in August, but that is speculation completely. So we'll get into that. Also, there were Italy, uh, what are they called? Prototype
Prototype.
cards. Yeah, prototype cards that has arrived into the community. We'll dive into that as well. And a couple other things. Obviously, we have the verses and the recent pickups, and let's get into it. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Yo, what's going on? Let me say hi to Matthew Fair. Let's see, JRY, what's going on? Schwartz
Partially
Gaming.
sealed, partially sealed.
Inky Bruh, JT, Shane, Natron, Richard. I think that's everybody that's here early. I know we got 17 people on already. So
What's
thank
up?
you
What's
everyone
up?
for jumping on. If you guys are not subscribed, please think about subscribing. We're close to 1,000. And like I said,
Yeah,
once we get to 1,000, we're gonna start doing tournaments and game. We'll become epic partners and all this other stuff. So if you guys want to subscribe, that'd be awesome.
yo,
Besides that, it's been a crazy week for me.
yeah.
Based on everything that there is, I recently sold an art piece that I had.
Mm-hmm.
The person knows who they are, and I was lucky enough to pick up two very small pieces. So once those come in, I'll show you guys. But I'm excited
Yeah,
about those. So I
yeah.
finally paid for those, so I'm excited for those to come in.
Yeah, it's been a trade and consolidation 2 weeks for me. It's like once a year, maybe twice a year, I go into a consolidation phase. And not nothing crazy, usually 2 to 3 cards, and then obviously trading because I started the Optichrome set. So I have a stack of Optichromes right here. Shout out to the Optichrome fam out there, especially Jake. But my two favorites is Yonder PSA 9 Optichrome, but the top dog right here is the Zadie
I
PSA
still don't
10
have a
Optichrome.
Zadie.
Now this is the crazy thing is, bro. I had to get into this one because Zadie cards is just not on eBay in general. Like they're just not on
I
eBay.
mean, and not just Zadie. There's lots out there that just aren't on. But yeah, I agree
But
because
what
I'm
I'm
always
yeah,
looking for a Zadie.
what I'm looking for specifically, I was looking specifically for Zadie, and it just was not on eBay. Yeah, I had to get that one out of the way, and that's obviously a rare. But man, the set collecting has been amazing. But uh, the big consolidation that for the card that comes in tomorrow is the one, man, and I think it's gonna throw a couple people for a loop, but it's nothing too off centered. But yeah, so that's about it right there.
Well, you guys can see right here. I got some. I ripped these Series 3. Oh no, I ripped a Series 2 Mega and got none.
Yeah.
I keep getting the same cards, so I've come to the conclusion since Series 2 came out. When Series 2 came out, I was hitting like so many auras, ice kings, ice queens when it first released. Right.
Hmm.
Since then, I've hit like nothing in
Hmm.
Series 3 at all. Even any megas I rip afterwards. So I think I need to rip a Series 1 mega box because I can't hit anything else. I think it's time, don't you think?
Hmm.
Anyway, so this is what I keep pulling. Like seriously, like every
I
time.
put I put banners a good amount too, but usually the card on the back is pretty solid.
No, I mean, so these are the other two that came with it.
I put him 3 times,
Like
and
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, man.
luckily I needed him, so that works. I needed him for my season 7 set, so that worked for me.
So I think I keep like just I'm like 0 for 100 now on all these. So I think I need to get a Series 1 mega box. So I'm going to try to once we're done with all the web development stuff, I think I'm
Mm,
gonna try to save up for a box if it doesn't get too expensive, and then take
shoot,
my shot. Maybe I think I need to at this point. So
man.
we'll see. You very soon, hopefully. Um, yeah. So what do you want to get into first? You want to jump
uh,
into the
no, so
prototypes?
no, 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 not yet. That we'll let that. Matter of fact, yeah, let's start off with that. Let's start off with that for sure.
I'm gonna go for USA. I feel like I've hit so many duds that I need to go big on a USA one. I think
You
it's
can't.
time.
I'm not gonna lie. After watching Wade, after watching even West Drum rip one today, but after watching Wade's recent ones and everything like that, you really can't go wrong with S1. I'm gonna keep saying that. Even when
I
you
don't
put,
know. I've seen some people go wrong. I've seen it go wrong, and if it's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong on me.
but when you get going wrong compared to Series 2 and Series 1 is a
That's true.
major
Like you can't
difference.
go worse than like the Banner Trooper. I feel like
Yeah, yeah. Like I
that's like
mean,
that's pretty bad.
the
Like
worst, the worst,
this
the
is pretty
worst of
bad.
worst you can do is not as bad as what you can do in S2. You know,
I don't
it's
know. Like the aerobatics. What's her name? I don't even remember half the ones.
aerobic assassin.
Aerobic assassin. Yeah. Like
I'll take it. I mean, you get that joint in a PSA 9, you're all right. You know, you're getting something back. If you get a PSA 9 and 70% of the cards at S2, it's gonna be a rough time for you. so it's a and that's if it's a card that you don't want. So yeah.
all right. Let's talk about these prototypes. So I haven't talked to any of the people behind this. I know Rob did a little bit talking.
Yeah.
I've heard everything from like a third party, and I've been super busy this week, so I didn't fully read through everything. Um, but so the quick and dirty is that Giovanni, who found the first Italy. Now I'm gonna try to get this right. So if people get it wrong, if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to like make this as transparent as possible. I feel like a lot of this stuff is getting like really confusing.
Mm-hmm.
So as we know, the only one who found USA prototypes was Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
We have the whole list of all that was found besides the screenshots on the Fortnite Cards website. I haven't uploaded the Italy ones yet because it wasn't as straightforward. When Wayne found his, he went through the protocol to get them authenticated. Since then, like Panini has even admitted that they exist. Um, so we had a whole list of the cards. That's why they're on the website. The Italy ones not as clear, right? Because they're coming from all these different places and they get scattered. So Giovanni, I guess, has a connection at Panini, and that's where he got the first box of packs from. Am I right so far? And so when the Italy ones popped up, there was this whole big discussion because Giovanni came into the Facebook group. He wasn't in there before, trying to sell the cards, and like a lot of people got them before the rest of the community. Now that same person, I guess, was either using their contacts to see if there was any more, and we were told there were no more originally.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess now they found some. I guess Liquid Age, and I don't really know exactly the name of that person, but so I guess they flew out there to Giovanni
Yep.
and they opened up one of the 30 packs
Mm-hmm.
together with their camera, and they pulled a Jungle Scout, which is of course a prototype unreleased. So now they're sending some. They're going to send us some to open live. I don't know. Is it one pack?
I think one pack each, I believe.
Or one pack each?
Yeah, one pack each. One of the
One
two.
pack each to us, sending some to West to open. Um, Now here they're sending some to. Now I get what they're doing because they're sending some to a lot of the people who already have prototypes and have that big. So like Westrom has some big prototypes, which is the
Mm-hmm.
cracked dice. Um, you all know Wayne has all like the USA ones. I
Yeah.
think Bobby's getting some, and he has some big player ones.
Mm-hmm.
We're only getting it because we have a
Content.
pretty
Yeah.
good community and we talk about all the news and stuff like that. With that said, I have no connection to prototypes. The only one I have is a
Mm-hmm.
hunting rifle
Same.
prototype that
Same.
Wayne donated to the show.
Yep.
Okay, I sold the other one. I sold it to Westrom. I believe it was Westrom.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. It was one of the ones that one of his favorite skins. Um, so with that said, I'll give you guys my opinion of the prototypes, my honest opinion. Okay, and for me, I think it's cool having a hunting rifle that's a prototype,
Mm-hmm.
but like the hunting rifle I have, I don't value it like at like a $500 card necessary, or even a higher. I don't know what its value is with just the logo being different. I get its prototype. Now for the unreleased skins like Jungle Scout, Renegade Raider, the ones that were never put in the set, I think those are really really cool and worth something. All right,
Mm-hmm.
so I just want to make that clear. I know that they're donating. They put some values up there, and I think like the loading screens and the screenshots at like $300 to $500.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that price doesn't sound right to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just how I feel about it. But I'm open to what you think.
No, yeah, I mean the I always kind of say like uh I'm just observant, and what I mean by that is that I feel like these are so rare and scarce. It's better for me to stay away, as in being building a collection of it just based off of what THG is, right? With our source. So anytime that anything happens is usually gifted, or it's a part of the content aspect. And I think this is really dope of how this came to be. The flying out aspect, and even the fact that the packs are completely blue compared to the silver foil. They stand out. And I told Dylan just before we got on as well, uh that where it's really interesting to me is the pack being graded. That's the win for me in my eyes. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? The pack being graded. Me personally, is super risky opening these packs. Just based off it being six packs, six cards in there. Um, Now prototype wise in general, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting role seeing how this develops. But yeah, I just my personal thing and my personal stance. I've talked to a couple people outside of this. I just personally stay away based off of what we represent in the hobby. I think it's better for me to have as little as possible, just so we can talk freely, and I feel like I'm not tied to anything like that. So I'm just glad that they thought of us and that we get to be a part of this in this way. Uh, and that's what I feel.
Yeah, a couple of things you said that I like I the pack thing is really cool. Like I like it.
Mhm.
Um, in terms of like valuations, yeah, it is whatever people are willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
Um, but like look, Rob and I are just trying to be a super transparent because we really don't know the origin of these.
Hmm.
And like I'm not trying to like put blame on anybody. It's just like I don't know Giovanni that closely, like at all. We don't know who their secret source is.
Hmm.
This is his second time getting packs, not his first time getting packs.
Yeah.
Um, so yes, there's a number of 30 packs. I don't know if there's going to be more in the future. They said they waited, I think, 5 months or so before they
Yeah.
made the announcement to make sure there's no more packs.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I know. I get the see-through logo is huge. I get that, and there's going to be a genre of people who are looking for those small details, just like the Shadowless Charizard. I
Yeah.
100% get that, and I'm not trying to like tell you guys what to price your things at. I just tell you how I value mine. That's all I was
Mm.
saying. Um, but so my thing with these is we want to be clear. I did this with the black and white comics.
Mhm.
It's like all the data pointed to like maybe 20 something being or possibly available. And I went as high as to say like there's probably about 100 of these that exist, right?
Mhm.
And then lo and behold, like 50 or so came out from Capullo, the artist,
Yeah.
right? Which brought it to about 70 or so that we know exist. Um, I want to keep that same like optimism with these packs. Like
Mhm.
I don't want to come on here and tell everybody, oh, there's only 30 more packs in existence and they
Yeah.
have them. I don't want to say that because I really don't know. So I just want to put that out there to be as safe as possible.
Yeah. And
We're just trying to cover all the bases here, guys.
yeah.
Just so y'all just be as transparent as possible that we don't know not much
Yeah.
about these. We're gonna open them so you guys can see and make your own decisions, but we just want to be clear if that's cool.
And for Dylan and I, we've put a lot of time and sweat equity into THG. So we're gonna always make sure that we're very clear of exactly what we're thinking, because y- we just have to be, as a business and as a community. We have a Discord that's consistently thriving throughout the day. So it's just something that we have to do on our end.
And my bad for getting the price wrong. Like I said, I've been working all week, and so I barely saw the post. So if they were saying $100 for the screenshots, that's fine. I don't care for the screenshots. So when we open ours, I know they're donating a screenshot to us each. Is that the case?
Yeah, which will give
So
away. Which will
yeah,
give away.
I'll be giving my screenshot away to you guys.
Hmm.
For anybody interested, we'll do some kind of giveaway. So thank you for Liquid Age and Giovanni for donating that card
Amazing.
to us, and then it goes out to you guys. Um, it's really cool, really exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be really crazy if we rip it and pull a Renegade Raider. It'll be
Look,
insane. I'm not gonna lie,
listen,
it'll be insane.
listen. I
Um,
couldn't imagine. It's gonna be fun to see exactly what can come from that. Like you said, like this is a six pack, and we know that we've seen where people pull the VK just from a six pack and stuff like that, and with the actual cards. But whatever is pulled from this is gonna be crazy. But if it's a renegade, that's gonna be an insane moment. Insane moment.
yeah, so they're not prototypes; they are unreleased cards from production batch that never entered the market. Yeah, but they've been branded as prototypes. That's what we call them in the Fortnite community.
Yeah,
That's just what they've been branded as.
yeah.
They're it's not that they're unreleased from it. They these were the prototype ones.
Hmm.
So as far as we know, these were brought to
Right,
Epic Games for approval,
right.
and then they switched out the stuff. So it's not they're not all unreleased. Only a few of them changed. That's
Hmm.
why I think prototype's appropriate. Because if they were just unreleased cards, all of them would be unreleased.
Yeah.
Um, so I
BK
mean
or
that's how I
Renegade
look at it.
Hollow.
But
Yeah. No,
oh, I didn't
that
even
would be
think
insane.
about a Renegade
Yeah.
Raider Hollow. Okay, JT, chill, chill,
No, that'd be
chill.
crazy.
Okay,
That'd be
that would
crazy.
be crazy. A Renegade Raider Hollow would be insane. Black Knight Hollow. How do you feel about that? The chance.
Yeah.
So we've been over how many fat packs I've had to open to get a Hollow Black Knight. Thousands.
Same.
If
Yeah, yeah.
someone pulls a prototype Black Knight Hollow from a 6 card pack, I don't know. That I don't know. That would be I
which
don't know.
which has happened, but to Dylan's point, it was a whole lot of pack trip that day whenever that did happen when it came to
Packs.
like when people, because I've seen it twice, but even in those instances, people were opening a lot of packs, or you just might have had a situation like me where you just got lucky one day. You got your first packs in and you got it and you never did it again. It goes a whole lot of different ways.
Now, yeah, if it's a variation, that'd be crazy. But
Oh
what
man.
variation would it have? So I it would I don't know if the Black Knight has any other variations that they would have
No,
used.
like maybe a different pose or something like that. Well,
Yeah, but
no,
they
he only
always
has
use the same
yeah, he only
pose.
has one pose. He
He only has
does.
one
Yeah.
pose, so I don't
Yeah.
think there's gonna be a variation of the Black Knight. Um,
Different color background. Red.
oh, okay. I mean, if you go that far, I don't know. Have we seen anything like that yet?
Yeah, Caster.
Castor
Caster,
had a different background.
yeah, Caster has a different
Okay, that
background
would be
color.
crazy. That would be crazy.
The angle stance too. Yeah, there you go, West Drum. Like, cause he got the straight on, and then he also has the angle stance.
All right, wait, let me see. Black Knight.
You know, one Italy prototype I seen was the tier one, not the tier one, the level one Omega. That one was crazy. That was a crazy one.
Yo, what if we got the Drew Hill version of it?
Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, like this one right under on the left side, third picture,
Left side,
far
third.
left. Yeah, there you
This
go.
one?
Like that angle, it could be angled like that.
Okay, okay, I get you. I get you. I think a red background would be better. A
Yeah,
red background would be better.
red background would be crazy. No, I'm not gonna lie. Like I love the blue. I love the blue, but you know how I feel about red. If the VK was a red background, even in the actual set, that would have been a rough time for me, bro. Because I would have to have that card. Like that would have been a rough time. Like I have to have it now, but I would have really had to have it if it was a red background.
I mean, it's an insane time. I'm very thankful that they're gonna let us open the packs and they trust us. Because when we sending them back, I'm a
Yeah.
little nervous though.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
really hope I don't pull a Renegade Raider. I
The
mean,
send back.
these guys took the time to. I assume I fly all the way out to buy these packs. I don't know how much they bought them for or where they got them, but they flew out,
Yeah, flew out. Yep.
and I'm not flying nowhere. Okay, my schedule's way too busy, so I'm shipping these things. So if I pull Renegade Raider for you guys, I'm shipping it back. You just gotta have
Or
faith.
y'all gonna have to come to us. Cause
Yeah, I'm going to ship it to
yeah,
Rob. You have to go to Rob. I don't know what to
man.
tell you guys.
Listen. That
Um,
yeah. No, because I'm telling you right now, I'm not shipping no Renegade in anything. I will have to come get that because it's not happening. That ain't gonna
I
be
mean,
on my books.
I'm shipping it with tracking, and you better hope to God that's what I'm doing. Or like someone else can come get it.
Yo, I know, right? Like, what could
Freaking
possibly
Bobby.
happen,
Bobby's over here. He's over here having like a PTSD attack.
bro?
He's like. I mean, I don't. Who did he use though?
I
I
think
feel
it
like.
was I think it was USPS, right? I
Oh yeah,
think.
I wouldn't. I'm shipping. I have always had good trust with FedEx. For me, FedEx has always worked.
Listen, it's crazy. I was remember I always tell my story about how they lost my package. Then I heard about Wayne and Bobby's situation. I was like, oh, never mind. I'm good.
He said, "I'm
I'll be
still
all
in
right.
therapy."
Yo, probably pulling your heart out your kneecap.
All right. So, has anybody done the math to compare how many Italy prototypes have been found versus the master list of Wayne's USA prototypes? Do we know, like, so far? So this is 30 times 6, which is 180. I don't remember
Mhm.
how many the first, because there's two people. So Giovanni had some, and so did Or am I blanking
I
on his
forgot
name?
his Scar now. Oh,
Oh
what is
yeah,
his
I know
name?
he's scarred now. I'm
Yeah,
we'll just say scarred from the Discord who had him too. I forget how many. So I think I want to say Wayne had 5 to 600. Most of them screenshots though, right?
mm,
That sounds about right.
sounds about right.
So I know up here Warfighter was saying that this like makes a wider distance between USA and Italy. How do you feel about that? Like, do you think that's accurate?
I'm sorry. They talk about every time I open a pack, the camera freeze, bro. It's every time, bro. Like I don't know what that is. Like now, mind you,
He's setting up the long play. The
this is
long play.
bro. This is my field, and the fact that that happens to me, I don't understand what that does to me. It pisses me off so bad. It's like every single time, but that's a whole nother conversation.
He's doing the long play so that when people send him something big, it freezes.
But this is
Hey,
listen,
that's a real thing though. Like people do that in sports. Like we're not
yeah,
like that. So
yeah.
just no. That's why we
But
don't do breaks. To be honest, it's like
even when he messaged me, I'm like, dog, I gotta do this again. And to Dylan's point, he just said he like that's why we don't do breaks. I'm good on it, bro. I rip when it is an absolute moment, and that's it. And I just it's different. When it's live, it's a whole different world when it comes to this, and you're not just breaking. But yeah, man, I'm good on that.
well, I'm a little excited. All right. So Kari was asking, are you good with the prototype talk, or is there more
Yeah,
you want
yeah,
to talk
no, no,
about?
no, we're good.
That's it. All right. So Kari was asking what the 23K was. You want to go into that?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Because
Let me
I saw you guys talking about it, but that's out of my price range, so I stayed out of that conversation. I was
hold
like,
on 1 second. Yep,
I was interested to see what it hit, and honestly, I
it's
feel like
on
that was
par.
just I don't know. I feel like it was kind of a steal. I guess it was semi-open.
Well, it's equivalent to what David Adams is selling
Singles
there.
for.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you think it should have been worth a little bit more, or because it was
I think because it was open.
semi-open,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
no longer a sealed case, so it should go for that price then?
yeah. I was watching it and mentioned
Hmm.
attorney. Oh yeah,
Oh, real quick, let me see if I can pull that up. Like I said, I haven't been around all most of the time, so let me see if I can find that. Westrom is doing a tournament. So Westrom's one of the lucky people who gets to open up one of these Italy prototype packs, and he is doing a tournament. Um, is there like rules to get in?
it's he has the whole breakdown on there on his post.
So the event details is 1 p.m. April 27th. That's Eastern. First place gets a Jungle Scout 129 unreleased base
That's
card. Now
dope.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Like I said, like I'm a fan of the unreleased skins from the prototypes. I think those are super cool. If I
Hmm.
could get a Renegade Raider, I'd be a happy man. Um, so how do they join? Does that say this here? All right, to play in the battle royale matches, you will need to have added a custom key, which will be given before each round starts. Um, you have to add his username, which is Westrom YT on Epic. All games will be played on NA East. So how will they get the key?
He'll probably have it. Let's see. Oh
Do
yeah,
they
he
gotta
can.
follow you on YouTube? Are you gonna say it on YouTube on the live or what?
I
Let
think
me
that
know.
yeah,
But so
Dylan. But and if you're on here and you are interested, what we'll do is after the live, we'll just add it to our story on Instagram as well. So you can click on the post and
and you
go
know
from
what?
there.
So I added a new me goes up here. So on Discord, I added a new game. I saw people talking about gaming, so I added a chat in here for Play Fortnite. So we'll
Yeah,
put the information here and Play Fortnite,
there you
like
go.
Ernie. So Westrom, get with me. I'll put all the stuff in here. Westrom's in here too, so he can post it. I believe he's in here. So he can post it here too. So that anybody who wants to join can join.
Yeah,
So that should be kind of cool. So first place is a Jungle Scout. Maybe I will jump in
there
there.
you go. There you go.
Builds plus zero build games. Interesting. So I'm down
By
for
the
that.
by the way, shout out to me and Jake for hitting elite in rocket racing. It was not easy, but I probably won't gain another point for a couple weeks. So we're on to that one. So man, it's been fun on that one as well.
Oh yeah, I think was it JT? Was it you who reached out to them? So originally it was a sealed box case, and I think JT noticed that it looked like the tape was open or whatever.
I
So
was yeah.
they updated the pictures like halfway through, I think,
Hmm.
to show that the box was actually open. And I think that makes a difference because I think sealed cases go for a premium,
Yeah.
um, which is technically the same thing, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's not. So
Yeah, and so with that point, I think it was on par with the price. I think it fits what's exactly going on. Um, and if the person decides to rip it, based off of what Wade did, it could go really good, and other times it can go bad. That it's definitely a gamble. With 20, I'll tell you right now though, with 20 like that, I'm not ripping all of them. That is for sure. It is
I would rip every
no.
single one. That sounds like so much
I'm
fun.
keeping two tucked for sure because I think based off of like the opportunities there, a strong 18 you'll do just fine. Yeah, I think
This is me.
that thing right.
This is why I can't gamble, guys. So I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna open up 10. Right? I'm open the 10. I'm be like,
Yeah.
just two more. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Well, why have like eight? I'll open three more and leave five. And then I'll get there. I'll be like, and I would just keep going. I just can keep convincing myself.
Nah, I listen. Rips is in my name for a reason. It's just that I matured.
I'm not. I'm super
It's
immature.
that
I'm rip everything.
no.
I just realized. All right, I may or may not be on the live next Friday, guys. It might be
Mhm.
Rob holding it down because I'm
Yeah.
gonna be out of town. April 27th
Mhm.
is that's in 10 days. That's next Saturday. That's when the tournament. I guess I'm not getting the prototype. You're welcome, Black Ash, because I was gonna win. I literally was. I was gonna beat Black Ash for once and win,
Yeah,
but I
man.
won't be. I'll be out of town, so
This Jose, this was Heritage Auction. It ended yesterday. I think it went into one extended bid window. I think it was one. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. It might have been two, but I think it was one or two extended bid windows after the original price. I think it started off, it was at 17, and it went to 18.5, and then after that, it started kicking in. So
yo, that's a fat car. If you got the cash to buy it, you might as well
no,
rip
okay,
it.
that's a good point. That is a good point. I give him that. I give him that. Like if you buying it like that, you just take it all. Yeah, I feel that one. JT said, oh, "Whoa, okay, okay." I don't know
it's
if you
it, it's JT's fault.
JT. Nah, that's crazy. But it's been also wait, it's something. So let's jump real quick. So this now, obviously, everybody has been saving face on this. This could be all rumor, more than likely. Dylan has a graphic design background, so he knows that this is very easy to create if you want to. So, but it looks like a screenshot or a picture of a screen. But this is supposedly the roadmap for the rest of 2024 for Fortnite. As you can see, you have Lego Battle Royale, Fortnite Festival, Rocket Racing. And the first way we'll know if this is true or not is next week's update because they update festival. And if it's Billie Eilish, then we possibly know that this could be true. At least that's how they're judging it.
Who
But
who released it? I remember I saw the list, right? And I didn't see
yeah,
this graphic here.
yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of things here that make me question the legitimacy of
No,
this
it's a lot.
actual graphic.
It's a couple things to say
Yeah.
the least.
Um. But yeah, who released it? Who?
So this all I know is that the strongest source, HypeX, is the one that extended it out, but the person he got it from, I forgot his name, but I will do this real quick. It was another one right here. So let's see if he didn't put the name in this one that I bookmarked, but supposedly we're gonna get Fortnite OG at the end of this year, just like last year or that season before. This one, so battle royale all the way pretty much in the middle, you obviously can see Doctor Doom right there. So they're saying that it's possibly could be a Marvel season. Now, what messes the legitimacy up right here is that this is already a comic art. This Doctor Doom one that you see right here, this is already comic art for a comic already. So I don't know if they could have been using a template. We don't know how efficient they go through their
If this came
roadmaps.
through Fortnite, they wouldn't have though. So this is a comic book. What comic book?
I don't know. I just know that they
Oh, okay.
confirmed that this was already
I
a
was about to
comic.
say that if they use Doctor Doom, that's kind of convincing
Hmm.
because Doctor Doom made such an impact to me in the last comic and how he just
Yeah.
left. And like I think there's like a lot of story gonna happen there. But
Hmm.
if this came from another comic, they wouldn't pull Marvel's imagery to use that for a placeholder, especially for old artwork. They just probably wouldn't do that. Um,
Yeah.
so
I don't
I would
know.
need to know more about
But
that comic.
but to be honest, also it could have been in its infancy as well. Like just like this could have been like the first phase of it. Like because you can, but then at the same time, I take that back. You can't really say that because you have Klombo up here that looks like he's in the Lego style, which for me, that was a strong one. The way Klombo looks there.
That's
Also,
dope.
yeah,
I mean,
that one.
I think that's dope. I didn't even
Yeah,
think about that until I saw that. I was like, okay, that's dope.
yeah. So it's a couple things that is interesting to me on this end. Like I completely X out the rocket racing one because you can make your own maps look exactly like this. So I mean, take it for a grain of salt, but it
I don't think they would have done the logos vertical like this. I really don't. I think especially
I don't know what they do. So the thing, all I'm gonna say is that I this is setting the whole hobby. I mean hobby. This is setting the whole gaming world on fire right now because for content creators that cover this type of stuff, the whole year is spilled out if this is true. So it's no
yeah.
mystery there anymore.
I'm calling fake. I'm calling
Uh,
fake.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna call.
I
Matter of
mean,
fact, I'm
I
gonna go
will
on.
say
I'm gonna say
I don't think Fortnite made this image is what I'll say.
yeah. I'm gonna go on the fact of we'll see. I because I've seen stuff like this before. Like even when chapter two, because chapter two, I don't know if you remember, chapter two got leaked and it was real grainy, it looked real bad, and then it ended up being exactly what it was. So I'm gonna go on, we'll see. We'll see
Yeah, but see
Tuesday.
this is a visual representation. Like
Hmm.
they went to the like to actually design this as like an example, and there's too many things for me that's like doing red flags. Like the use of like real life images of the artist and then some in the Fortnite style,
Well,
you know?
this might be how far they are. So,
Yeah.
but so you got so this is all the way up to August right here. So September and December may not be finished or anything like that. Like that one makes sense to me in that aspect.
And the other thing is a roadmap to me, like think about the Marvel roadmap. When they did that, they did it by years, right? And that's why you can do like just the logos and stuff like doing it. This is really confusing to me. Yeah, I no, I'm calling fake, or at least this is. I think someone created this. Maybe they had the information and
yeah,
they created that.
yeah,
That's what I'll
yeah,
say. I don't think that this is a Fortnite
yeah.
created image. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, this is Warfighter. This is what I was thinking because especially the only reason why I was leaning this way too is because I know for the icon skins for the Fortnite creators, I know that they had trouble up until pretty much this the day before release on name, image, and like the likeness of the player. So I know that this could be pretty intricate on this end. So that's why I wasn't too harsh on that side. But and because the thing is that this the one that has the character already, that's the season we're in. So that kind of makes sense to me on that end. Another thing is
But if this was leaked, we would see like characters like they put that in like advance. Also, like chap six. I don't think
mhm,
they would have said chap six. I think whoever
mm,
made this wanted to squeeze that in at the end, ran out of room, and
yeah.
wanted us to see it, so they made it chap six there. I think Fortnite would have made sure that said chapter six.
Yeah, Fall Guys is a fact as well. Yeah, I'm who knows? I mean, I think to your point, I think it could be also on the side of people could have got the information and put this together. I do think it's interesting that it is a picture of a screen that makes it interesting. But I don't know what they do. So who knows? Who knows?
Definitely interesting,
Yeah. So that was interesting within itself for sure.
man. I hope we get a Lego Clombo. That would be dope.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
miss Clombo.
yeah.
I hope that's true. To be honest,
No, that would be pretty crazy. I think it's gonna be interesting because if I know we talk about the comics all the time. if this is the case, if this is Doctor Doom, and let's say it's going to be a Marvel season, they said that it was connected with Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four, I think, comes out in June, I believe. So it kind of lines up there. But what I'm going to say is, if a comic doesn't come out in this time frame, like let's call it 3 months in between this, it, it might be done for a while. For a while, that's the way I feel. At least that's my opinion.
If they
Yeah,
do another major superhero without the comic books, I'll be disappointed.
yeah, yeah. It's I don't know, bro, because I had a conversation with THG. We're heavy on the cards and comic side. I had a conversation with a content creator, for the toy side, right? And y'all know who probably know who he is, but we were having a conversation on Epic Games' approach to certain things, and it's just some things is off to me, bro. In general, I don't I don't know exactly what is going on like the licensing and the marketing,
Mhm.
and it's just something weird going on. It's not just cards, it's not just comics, it's across the board. It's across the board, especially after the conversation that I had, which I'll touch on a little bit further on. I was just prepping for some future interviews, and it's I don't know, bro. It's a little weird.
I mean, I get the whole comic thing with them. So they got rid of Don. Well, Don must
Yeah.
have left. I don't want to say they got rid of him, but and so they had to get the story. The storyline kind of fell apart in game.
Mm-hmm.
So before they can actually do more comics, I think they have to be like serious about what they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm fine with them taking a break on that. Um, but like card wise, it's like that's just developing like love for the actual characters. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Same thing with the toy
Mm-hmm.
industry. It's like you want to create the connection with the kids and the characters, so they should be going full throttle with that. Are they still making the toys and the characters?
It's rough out here, bro. It's has Hasbro has laid off pretty much around the same number that Epic Games did around that time, but theirs is a lot different. Epic Games is going in a different direction. Hasbro's is exactly what it is. Um, is looking bleak on that side. A lot of frustration from that community as well. So it's weird, man. I don't know. And from that angle, it seems as though the Epic Games is having a stronghold on exactly what the companies can do, and they're like kind of micromanaging on every aspect of it, which I don't blame them based off of wanting to protect their IP. We talk about that all the time, but it seems a little bit it seems bleak right now.
I don't think Fortnite's doing anything because Disney said so, especially that soon. I don't think Disney had any say in Fortnite's comics getting scrapped. To be
Mhm.
honest,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I don't think. I mean, the Fortnite comics sold extremely well. They sold out. So
And
I
but to Warfighter's point though, we don't know nothing, bro. I
no,
don't
we
know
we
what
don't.
we don't like. It just
But like
it
that's a completely different thing. Like that's not what Disney's losing money on.
yeah.
Disney needs to focus on the other things. That's the whole comic industry.
See, and I agree with JT right here. It's not that I think what JT is getting out is like it's not that the comics didn't sell well, but did they make money from it? And I think that comes so I'll give a perspective of something that he said, the guy I was talking to. He said something that was interesting. He said that those first 3 to 4 years of Fortnite, right, when it came to licensing and the the marketing and merchandise aspect, a lot of it came down to get the name out there. This is the thing. This is where everybody's attention is, and their system and their moat is so strong now that it's not as necessary as it used to be. I'm not saying that that's the thing, but it does seem as though that the comfort is a little bit stronger compared to, let's call it 2018, 2019, where they probably put the X or say no to a lot more than they used to. That's kind of the what happens in business, but it seems like it's a lot more no's than yeses going on lately.
Yeah, I mean they're focusing. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. Moreno, yeah, we've seen that.
yeah,
It's been out for a long time.
yeah,
Um, I
yeah,
actually we actually have an episode where we talked about it.
yeah.
Um, I kind of wanted the little black ducky, and I
Yeah.
wanted that kind of badly, to be honest.
And of course, I timed it perfectly. You know, I've been in this merch game for a long time, and you never, when stuff is over $100 when it comes to hoodies and t-shirts, you never buy them immediately. You wait till Black Friday of that year coming up, it goes on sale, and then on Cyber Monday, it really goes on sale, and that's when you pick it up. So, you know, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that collab though. Got that one tucked.
Yeah, I thought that one was a good one. I thought they did it all right. I'm not as
Yeah.
smart as you in terms of when to pick it up, but
Yeah.
um, yeah, I just had other stuff I'm buying.
Yeah, Warfighter. It is a kind of a weird dynamic to it. If you think about it, it's kind of an odd crossover where, to Dylan's point, it's like Epic Games isn't not going to do anything because Disney, the corporate aspect, but them having the characters and that crossover of the comics that could come into play somewhere in there is weird across the board.
I don't think that they're losing money from the comics. Honestly, don't. That's not where they're
Mhm.
losing their billions of dollars. I think they're
Yeah.
losing their billions of dollars from the streaming. Like the last few movies they've released, especially on the Marvel side, like did really bad. Like I think
Oh, you
Ant
talking
Man
about
did.
Marvel?
Yeah, like the
No, I think
movies.
I don't know about that one, bro.
Yeah, they've been losing. They've been struggling. Disney has been struggling with those
Yeah,
movies.
yeah. I
I
think.
don't think that they're losing all their billions of dollars from the comics. I don't think that's. I think that's a very small portion of their
Oh, you
revenue.
talking about? I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think they're losing money from the comics. I don't think
Yeah.
that's a huge portion of their revenue. I think they're losing money from their choices on movies and stuff.
Oh yeah. I remember you was talking about something like this, JT.
I see what you mean to reset the MCU. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's what Warfighter was getting at. I thought Warfighter was getting at just that they were losing money from like movies, the movies aspect of it.
Yeah, I see the comics and the movies as two separate businesses,
Hmm.
not one. So I don't think they're like tied together. I think they've got different management and stuff like that. I mean, the movies will look at the comics and say, "Hey, what should we do?" And
Yeah.
then a lot of times they'll change it. Like they won't even make it exact, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think they're fully collaborative for the
Yeah,
most part.
I think he was just saying like pretty much because it was losing money on the movie side, everything that was going to happen is off the table for like a hard reset. So I can see something along that lines. You know, that kind of makes
Yeah, I
sense
just
now.
think movie
Yeah,
wise, but I don't think that's going to affect like the comic wise, in my opinion. I mean, because
mm,
they have so much comics in the past that they can make movies off of. So their
mhm,
direction for creating movies isn't based on just what they're writing right now. Most of it's
yeah,
like what's established and what has a fan base. In my opinion, though, I'm not like an
yeah,
expert in
yeah,
this
yeah,
at
yeah. Because
all. So
I
you,
know that yeah, I know that kind of does. Cause it, yeah, yeah. So
yeah.
anyway, but on that one, but yes, that's the news right there. But we have some dope verses and obviously some dope recent pickups. So we gotta get into the recent pickups first. We definitely need some time for the verses though, because there's some good ones tonight.
Rob always has a drop on me. I'm sure he probably has all his opinions out.
Nah, nah, nah. I asked Kyrie and Matt. I didn't
Dang,
look at
JT. All
them.
right.
I didn't look
My
at
bad.
them.
I'm over here scrolling through the pickups. Let me get back to the top. Dang,
Yeah.
JT. I'm jealous. What the heck? I should have traded you, JT. No, I needed that. I needed that. That's crazy. All right. What date am I going back to? The 12th?
Jose,
I
no,
should do
no
this
updates on
before
that one.
before the episode, but
Yeah, Jose, no updates on that one.
on which one?
The Rock with uh making a movie with the popular
Dude,
video game.
so yeah, I remember that rumor a long time ago. He's made a couple already
Yeah.
since then. A couple. So like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to think if it was anything game related. I don't think so.
No, he's done some game related movies already. I forget.
Not after that announcement though.
I
I don't think it was anything game related.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I remember seeing a couple of things that he's interested in.
Yeah.
All right, we
Uh
got Rice over here with an Omega, which is dope.
yep. Real quick,
What
Dylan.
is that
Real quick.
in? That,
Richard, I got yours in there by the way. Don't worry. I got you in there. Oh yeah,
What
it looked
is
like a
that on top
double.
of something or in? Because that looks like that joint is getting cut
No,
up.
I think he laid it on top of something acrylic.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't recommend acrylic things. So like, I like the good old fashioned holders for my cards. You know, those like screw ins. I don't recommend those.
yeah.
But
No,
Omega's
that
dope.
that that Omega is amazing.
All right, Jesper with some more
To
pickups.
look at that.
This one's fire. This one doesn't get enough love. I feel like
Mm-mm.
that one's
Yeah,
pretty OG.
he's kind of like an outlier in there. Man,
Uh,
look at that.
Oh, this is more Rice because you can see he's just
Yeah, yeah.
pulling.
He just
I thought he
going.
was. I
But
thought he was done
I
opening
thought he was
cards.
too. I mean, yeah, that's the way he was. I thought he was over. I thought it was over, man. It don't seem like it.
It doesn't seem like it. Never ends. Yo, I almost picked. I'm
Oh,
not.
Gold Trooper,
Ghoul Trooper's dope. I
Gold
really want to
Trooper.
get a PSA 10 hollow. I told you I've been switching. I've been thinking about the hollows a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
JL putting his Ghoul Trooper together
Oh, Catalyst 10.
in a CGC 10.
That's a tough one.
How do the CGC 10s like cross over to PSA?
I
Anybody
don't
know?
know.
Oh, see, these are the ones I hate. I buy when I like what my
Mm,
wild card I bought was like this.
no fingernails.
I'd be sending those joints back. Like when people hold up their cards, even on eBay, like I
Yeah,
can't stand that. Like when someone holds their card like this, and like
yeah,
you see it into the palm, and then you're trying to sell it. That'd be blowing me. Like you have
yeah,
no idea. I always hold my cards like from like the side, and I'll see
yeah.
people pull them out, and they're like this.
Like
Look
got
at
that
I'm
grip.
like I'm good. Like hard pass. Oh, there you go. Your favorite
Yep. Dark bunny brawler. That's my joint right there.
fire
Look at that laser.
firebrand, I think. Oh, it must have been Easter. You got all these freaking bunny ones. The laser.
That laser hits.
The laser's alright. The cracked ice is best.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I'm loving like, bro. These Optichromes hit so
No, the
hard, bro.
Optichromes are
Oh
good.
my gosh, it's crazy. Even at
Yeah,
S3.
the Optichromes even the hollows from S1 I've been thinking about a lot lately.
Heck yeah, you can't not think about those.
I used to not think about them at all, but I've converted. We got a prototype over here from Tomato
Ooh,
Town.
that's a
Plus the
crazy
USA
combo right
Shard.
there. That's a crazy combo.
So is So this is an alternate based on like how she's
Hmm.
positioned, right?
Yep.
So that's pretty cool, and you can kind of see them face like side by side. Tomato
Yeah,
Town, you should get the base cards side by side so you can see the difference too.
that's
Um,
dope.
yeah, that's dope. Which one do you like better? I like this pose. I think.
Yeah, that pose got a little bit more to it, but I like that I like the fact that the prototype one is such a simple one. It goes with the proto, and then you got the sauce on the cracked ice right there. Crystal shard, my bad. I pulled a Dylan on that one.
They're the same thing.
No, they're not, bro.
All
They're
right.
not.
I mean, so for the web app that we're building at THC
Yeah.
at FortniteCards.com, I am making it so that people can categorize their cards by Crystal Shard or Cracked
Yeah.
Ice.
Yeah.
Um, all but to me they're the same thing. And when I've been like testing it and like making my
Yeah.
collection, I've been trying to be good at that. And I was like, all right, this is Aura, she's Cracked Ice. Um,
Yeah.
but to me they're the same.
You can't pass the Bull Shark Optichrome,
Oh,
bro.
my bad,
Yeah,
Matthew
yeah,
Fair.
yeah. That's a 10 right there.
Yeah, 10 now. I'm
And
still
he
waiting
got
on
the
Kari
star,
to
and
grade
he
my
got the star in
10s.
his hand right there, man.
Yeah, that
Like,
is cool. That is a
yeah,
cool point. Is this
you
the
know.
only scar that we've seen?
Actually, I don't know. It might be.
I haven't really paid attention to the weapons that they're holding, but the fact that this is a scar is dope.
They can't be the same warfighter. They're different. One say crystal shard, one say cracked ice. It's on
Yeah,
the
but
it's
it's the
on that
same
label,
thing.
bro. It's no, this is important things. Like when you get 10, 15 years in, those little things like that
Yeah, but
matter.
it's separated by the set. You're either series 1 shard or,
Bro, it's crystal shard cracked ice. It's
I
it's
feel you.
literally on there. It's like, nah, bro. It's this
Yeah, but if
completely
I say
different.
crystal shard, you know what the hell I'm talking about. If I
No, I
say it's
don't.
or crystal shard, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you mean cracked ice, right? like, yeah. It's because think about it. They even look different though. That's what really does it. If they look the same, that's one thing, but they actually look different, But yeah,
Yo, so if you guys don't know what movie this is from, this made me
Yeah, no,
chuckle.
that's funny.
This is made me. Richard's not gonna get this, but
Nah,
that's
he,
okay.
what'd
It's
you say?
before
He's about
before
7 to
his
10
time.
years too young right there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
this is before your time. Love that. I gotta watch that movie now. Such a good movie.
Sunstrider is a fire
I
one
never
though.
made that connection, but I feel that that's
Me
dope.
either.
All right, Jesper with some tins, Italy's. Hey, Jesper, you've been hitting it, man. You've been
Yeah,
killing
that's
it. The tin
bro,
Ghoul Trooper,
my goodness.
dang.
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
I wish my SGC 9.5 was like a 10. Really do. Maybe I have to go after a 10.
You might have to, bro.
I already have to get one in. I mean, I have the USA in tag, but like I want a 10. I ain't gonna get a USA. I'm not gonna get a USA Ghoul Trooper in 10. I just know I'm
Why
not going to.
would you? That's not true. It depends. I mean,
Until I rip
if
until
you
I rip my Series 1 Mega, then maybe.
or
Then maybe.
if you plan your collection out, you might
Well,
be able to
yeah,
get there.
that's true. I plan
You
it
know,
out. Bright
you
Bomber,
know.
another 10 I want. A hollow. I feel like the hollow tins for a Ghoul Trooper are even
Insane.
harder. Like Jesper, how do you do this, dude? Like him and Natron and Matthew Fair, like they'd just be getting tens out of nowhere.
They
Like
be killing it.
how do y'all get so many tens? And then the Black Knight gets a 7. No, I'm calling bullshit. Wait, I'm calling bullshit. These guys get tens on everything, and then the Black Knights are always like a 7.
Yeah, I want to see the back on this one, but that front looks clean. I'm not gonna lie. That front
A
looks pretty
7?
it
That
looks
looks
pretty good.
clean. I think they be capping. PSA be capping. You must have forgot the $20 bill. You gotta throw that
Bro,
joint in there.
you tweaking, bro.
Look,
you
look, the
bro,
Bright Bomber gets a
y'all
10,
listen.
Black Knight gets a
Y'all
7.
y'all act like these other grading companies be killing it. Y'all are tweaking if y'all think these other grading companies is y'all nuts, bro. Go look at some of them SGC cards. Look at some of them
Oh
SGC
no,
cards.
I
No, yeah. And don't listen,
no
tag,
no, but SGC. I'm not saying SGC is like always like exact, but I
but
don't think
what?
S. Do you think SGC? I don't think SGC is like purposely not giving tens.
I
I
don't
think
think that's
PSA might not be giving that many tens on
bro.
Black
Y'all
Knight.
are ridiculous. Y'all kill me, bro.
I don't know if this
That
is the
is
picture, but it does look like a green background. It might just be
bro.
like the scan though.
Just all I'll say is this: if you're skeptical about PSA and if they're shady or not, just Google all the other brands like
Th-
Beckett, SGC. Look at them headlines. Look at the lawsuits. It's all there. So it's ain't no clean slates out here, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm mostly joking. I'm not like a conspiracy theorist, for the most part. So like I feel like it's a big enough company that would be hard for them to do that. So, but who knows? I don't know. I
Yo,
doubt they're doing that.
this is funny. This Kirk Carrs thing, man. They put the hammer down on that one. It's and it's funny because our Discord was talking about the Kirk Cards aspect, and I agree with them. If the problem, I'll start here. The first problem was this: Kirk Cards, because of his system, what he should have done is literally just made it the business. Like, don't tell your process. People have to pay a higher price because clearly, when they send your card, they cards to you. Let's say they get tens, right? If that's the case, the proof is in the pudding. Do the testimonials, do all of that. When you came out with the product, that's when it made it hard, bro. Because then you had to prove that the product sells. So now you got to show examples. You got to do X, Y, and Z. And then that's when the water got murky. If they can't catch, if PSA can't catch that it happened, what you should have did, like they said in the Discord, when people start bragging and they start getting braggadocious, that's when somebody has to do something. I thought a lot was done wrong in that aspect, and now it's being paid for. It sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been one to like do that kind of stuff. Like
Yeah,
I'll dust it off with like
yeah,
microfiber, and that's it.
yeah.
I think
Y-
like some people even take the tape to do around the edges. I don't
Yeah,
even
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah. I don't do that either. Nah, it's but like Patty said, is that they only got caught because they published it on they put it on Instagram. Like the whole we talk business all the time. If it would have just been the business, right? Like, okay,
Hmm.
if I send it here, I'm getting tens. You got the testimonials. The price just goes up, right?
So
But
like almost as like a premium like sub, or you sub with
E
me, you get tens more often.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But as soon as you have to start showing the process and you soak in the card, it's like, oh shoot, like this is different. And then you have to teach it enough for the people that's buying the $25 bottle to understand. That's when it all gets weird.
David, man, he's got this PSA 10 Rex.
Oh
Rex
yeah.
is dope.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
Interesting fact. I'm always doing these. I'm always searching for content for you guys, and so like I'll do these different keyword searches for news and stuff. Anyway, for some reason, it said it was 2 days ago, but it was like 3 years ago.
Hmm.
It popped. This was the first Funko Pop, I believe.
Mm,
Interesting
that's a
enough.
good one. That's a good
So
one. Yeah.
I just remember that. I said the first Fortnite Funko Pop, not the first Funko Pop, but the first
Hmm.
Fortnite Funko Pop was Rex, apparently, based on this news article I saw from 2018, I believe.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. And
I
I
don't know
think,
why it popped up for my 2 day news, but
yeah.
oh, exploding hamster.
Oh.
Sheesh, man. I'm not a fan of this skin, but
Uh-huh.
I respect it, and I
Hmm.
respect like how good of a card it is
Yeah.
based on that. And I know the pop for this is low.
Hmm.
Um, I was talking to somebody about this card. Um, I forget where we settled on what this is worth, but like
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting one.
Yeah.
So
No.
congrats, exploding hamster. This is pretty dope.
Like you said, I think Dynamo falls into the category of the idea of Dynamo as a whole is what really puts the card up top.
All right, I'll take a real quick break here and pull up how you can get there. There's no fee for the oh wait, let me I don't want to do that. So you go to fortnitecards.com unorthodox, all right, and collectors club and this join the Discord right here. If you click Collectors Club and scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a Discord thing too. We do have like a premium membership, but that's not for the Discord. The Discord is
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Our premium membership is for exclusive content. We have these other videos that we do about the hobby, and we're
Hmm.
building in all these features for this new collection tool that we're building. Um, so that's what that's for. But yeah, you can just come here, go to Collectors Club, go down to join the Discord, completely free.
Yes.
Lots of content in there for you guys. There you go.
Perfect.
All right, JL, let's see what you got, man.
Opti. Oh, for $100.
Yeah, the
Dang.
Opti. I think we've been. I tell you, we've been sleeping on the Opticoms and the Hollows.
Not that I
Um,
ain't been sleeping on the Optis.
I know I had for a while.
Yeah.
Um,
It was, the hard part is it was always hard for me to commit to being a set collector. That's a tough one. I couldn't do it.
I'm
Now
still
I'm
not
rocking with it.
there.
Hmm.
But like, if you go to any other hobby, right? Like, I remember, like, what got me is I went to a card show with Black Ash, right? And I
Hmm.
was looking at some of these hollows, like, dang, that's fire. It made me remember I had a Kyrie collection of his
Hmm.
rookie cards and like this hollows and stuff like that. And I remember going after like Bradley Beal's rookie hollow. I was like, dang, man, I remember those. Those were so great. And then I remembered how rare opties are to pull.
Hmm.
Like, man, we're faking. I know cracked ice is dope and like they're the best for me,
Hmm.
but I can't ignore these just because they're cheap right now. Like
Yeah.
that's where you get messed up. When it's cheap right now and you like it, but you don't pull it because it's cheap.
Yeah.
You don't pull the trigger, and so I've been trying to get out of that
But
habit.
another thing that to bounce off of what you were saying, another thing is sometimes it's good to look up things that you're not looking for. And what I mean
Hmm.
by that is shout out to I gotta shout out Matthew on this one. Matter of fact, both Matthew and Kyrie for the past couple of weeks, but they've sent certain cards, and I know it was obviously strategic, but they sent certain cards in to be in verses, bro. I'm like, I cannot find this card in the cracked ice. I can't find it. Screw a PSA 10. I can't find it in the cracked ice. And I'm not gonna lie, most of the time it's at S2. It's like
Oh yeah, for
it's
sure.
crazy. I don't, and I'm not putting any narrative out there or anything, but S2 is a very unique set. Like Dylan was bringing up last week. If you look at our website, S2 tells a certain story, right? But when you get down to it and you start looking at certain prices and you start looking at certain cards, the highest sell for that card is an Optichrome and things like that. I'm like, and I didn't know these things because I'm not a set collector, so I don't look at certain cards. Then you start set collecting, you start looking at certain things, and I'm like, wow, this is interesting. So I think looking at certain things that you don't pay attention to, and it kind of sharpens you on the whole hobby. I feel like I'm in my hobby, in my collecting prime right now, though. I'll be honest.
There's a lot of shards that aren't available, but there's a lot of freaking Octochrome and Hollows that aren't too. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's because like they're super rare,
Hmm.
or it's just they're not listed, or people are keeping them. Like Marina was saying, like people fail to recognize their value, including some short print opties. I still don't know if there's any short print. I really don't, but
Hmm.
I will
Tough,
say
tough
that
pull.
there's for series 2 is really weird. So like if you ask me about series 1, I can confidently say that I think everything has the same print besides base cards.
Right, right, right.
Base cards is the only thing in series 1 in my opinion that have different print runs. The hollows I think are the same across the board, same with shards. That's my opinion. It's 50 uncommon, 50 rare, 50 epic, 50 legendary, right? You go to series 2 and that just throws my head through a blender because you've got 50 uncommon, 30 legendary, and all the legendary and uncommon shards are together. That already creates like a weird mix, right? So I have no idea if there's short prints in series 2. There
Hmm.
very may well be.
Yeah.
I have no idea. But whether or not that's between Octochrome, Hollows, I have no idea. It's definitely interesting. If we ever figure that out, I think we have to just wait for the PSA pop report. I don't
Yeah.
think we have a
And
choice at this point.
yeah, Kyrie, I'm in there, bro. Like this is I'm definitely in there. It's because this week alone, I'm researching certain ones. I'm trying to go in order, and I'm sitting there like, bro, I'm going to sales, bro, right? I'm going to sales. I'm like, wait, this card hasn't popped up in how long? I'm like, this is not making sense. I'm like, this is crazy. So yeah, it's a world that was untouched. And I'm glad that I did decide to do a set because it definitely opened a perspective. And I knew it adjacent from other people, but to have to be in it is different.
And Jake, when you say uncommon short printed, or whether or not it's not, you said it's been the hardest to find. Is that for Opticom, or you just mean in general? I'm
I
curious.
know for my father it was uncommon, and some of those rares was a dog, bro.
So,
It was a
like,
dog.
I mean, there's two trains of thought, right? There's the trains of thought that because it's 60-60,
Yeah.
right? And
Mhm.
like, let's say like the packs, let's say legendary and uncommon packs are always together in the same amount of. There's the same amount of legendary and uncommon packs as there are rare and epic,
Right.
right? So there's that thought. But then if there's 60 and they have the same amount of packs, that means rare and epic are going to have less available,
Which is just a mind. It's
right?
so
Isn't that
much,
kind of
bro.
do y'all get what I'm
Yeah.
saying
I
there?
get
That's a
what you're
little
saying.
confusing,
Yeah.
but because there's 60 each, and let's say those amount of packs are the same as legendary and uncommon, there's going to be less. It's confusing.
I feel like you
Um,
a boy at the board.
yeah, I need to get a
Yeah.
whiteboard and let's start
Yeah.
doing this math. You're going to think I'm from the future for a second
Yeah.
here. Um, yeah, Warfighter got some more of these garbage pail kids. Oh, that's rough whenever I see a package like this when it comes to
Yeah, yeah,
cards.
yeah. No, that's a tough
Dutch
one.
Ghouls got these. We had the Marvel guys on, and
Yeah.
like they're chasing this because it looks like the fat Thor.
Thor, yep.
So the fact that another person's chasing these is kind of cool.
See, yeah, this is they're talking about it right here. Is because the reason why I brought up obviously Zadie's one of my favorite skins in series 2, right? So I'm
Hmm.
always looking at Zadie. Do you know when Zadie base card popped up on eBay, right? When I had it for the Optichrome, it popped up and it said eBay's new search engine. It says rare it said rare something like rare find or something. I can't remember exactly what it said, but it said that on a couple different things. Obviously, one of them was S1 as well, but it's just weird, bro. It's weird. I This opened my world up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like if I want to be completely honest, like if a really rich collector came in, they can clear out the Fortnite market in
Compared
general.
to what's going on in sports world, yeah,
Heck yeah.
yeah,
Okay, let's talk about sports real quick before we move on from here. As y'all look at Scar's beautiful shards here,
yeah.
um, this Wimby card, it's in auction, right? So you
It's
guys are
done.
talking to me, and I
Yeah,
saw some comments who agreed with me that PSA be kind of tripping on the upcharging. What's it at? And
it sold for over 500K.
500K. Okay, because
Yeah,
last time I saw it, it was in like I want to say it was in like the 20K some range, and
yeah,
I was like, they
yeah.
paid 8,000 to get that joint graded. It
Yeah.
better sell. So the day that I mean PSA does that, and it sells for less, and it's a one of one,
Hmm.
What do you have any action there? None,
Yeah, I
right?
don't. Well, I don't. Did that car get hit with AK?
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, I believe so. That's what I saw on Instagram that PSA charged the one of one 8,000 to grade,
That's interesting.
and he's a rookie. And I mean, there's no other. I'm just curious, like, what if
Yeah,
it didn't go for that high? Because I saw some comments who were guessing,
yeah,
and like, if like they took 50% of the thing, I would have been like pissed.
yeah. No,
I
I
don't know.
mean it's it's no way it could completely do it. So it's yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. I've never had a big card like that, so that was just crazy to me. All right, JT with this really cool visitor
That's
badge.
dope.
Yeah,
That's
when I
dope.
saw this, I said that's dope. That's really
It's
dope.
crazy that JT posted this because I just seen a golf collector. He posted the Masters tag. Like obviously he took the lanyard off, but he got it graded and it kind of looked similar to this. So that was kind of dope.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like, and it has like a foil to it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That
Yeah,
joint
that's
hits.
dope. Crewman with we were just talking about this earlier with the PSA 10.
I know.
That one
That
looks kind
looks
of
clean.
fresh too.
Look sharp.
So this is a cracked ice card, right?
Don't do that, bro.
My bad.
Yeah.
I meant Christmas
Look
Star.
at
My fault.
look at that, bro.
Echo Optichrome. Yo, you guys are posting a lot of Optichrome.
Look at that.
Is that even the right pistol?
What you mean?
Like, is that an in-game pistol? Or is that just like with the skin? Like, you remember the
I don't
Bull
know.
Shark had
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
scar? Is
yeah.
that an actual pistol from the game?
You know what's crazy? At first glance, when the set first came out, I thought it was a Deagle. I don't think that's a Deagle.
I mean, it looks heavy as heck. It's got to be one,
Yeah,
right?
it got. That was my first guess that it was a
Yo,
Deagle.
if it is the Deagle, that's kind
That's
of dope.
crazy. Yeah, that's different. That's different. You know how I feel about
We
the
need to
Deagle,
find
bro.
that out. If that's holding the, you know what? You can collect. That can be a whole collection. Is characters holding in-game guns or whatever.
Yeah,
So you got the Scar, the Deagle. That'd be
yeah.
dope. I don't know how many other ones there are.
That looks like the Deagle to
It
me.
does look like the Deagle. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the hand cannon or Deagle. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, for sure. Sparkle
Oh,
Specialist got a Koro
Coral
sticker
right
at
there.
10. Still got mine. I love mine. I actually don't mind this PSA one like this. Which one do I not like that was PSA? Oh, I don't like the DKV in PSA. I don't know why. I can't stand it. But I
Mm,
like these Koro ones. I don't know why. I like the what do you call this? The frosted here.
hmm.
I like that. I think that's
Yeah.
kind of clean.
Have you
I like
seen
that.
the Have you seen that Stumble Guys banana card? Nah, Jose. What's that? You know what that is?
No. Do you have a link?
Yeah.
Post it in the chat if you've got a link.
I'm glad he said that. Yeah, I know Fortnite finally coined banana day for in Fortnite. That's interesting. We missed it. Everybody missed it. Nobody we should have been posting on Twitter, but I seen it too late. I unfortunately I
I
didn't get
saw it late. They say
yeah,
like
I didn't.
Happy Banana Day or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It's like
Yeah.
they actually coined
It
it
was like
banana day.
National Banana Day or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
saw it late.
I thought and they put all the pillies out that they could, that is, because pillies in season 8. But yeah, you get what I mean.
Italy base 10s. I
I
think
think
epic and legendary base cards are undervalued or
mm,
underappreciated. I'm not gonna say
hmm,
undervalued anymore, just underappreciated.
underappreciated. Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
because they
Because
really
I have
are.
no idea about values. And I'm not trying to like tell you guys values.
I'll
But
tell you one thing: if you get a Brazil based 10, you did something. That's what I will say.
dude's got like fire. All right, Crystal Italy's. Let's go 10. Wait.
Oh
Who am I looking
shoot!
at here? Sparkle Specialist. Like,
Oh man,
ooh,
I thought
man, the
Omega.
pump is so hard to 10. So mine's a 9-2. My tag, I want to. How are the pumps doing 10 wise for Italy? Because
I don't know.
I feel like they're rough. Like mine was a 9. I used to
Got that,
have two. I only have one now. I should have kept my other one.
got that
There
reflex,
you
got that
go.
moisty in there.
Where's Richard at? I haven't
Well,
seen
shout out
Richard
to Richard.
today. Shout out
Richard
to
was in,
Richard.
he was here a little bit earlier. Italy Omega shard is insane, bro.
All right,
Insane.
let's give a shout out to JT, who's no longer into cards. I mean,
That nice
back.
man.
He's coming back with a vengeance. All right, you guys can't stay away, JT.
You know what? JT probably completed some things he needed to do on the friend side.
Now
He's like, you know
he's
what?
back.
I'll give a little time
I
to this
guarantee you,
minor
JT did
thing.
something amazing. Like he's not gonna tell anybody else. Now he can come back to the lowly
Yeah,
cards.
yeah. He's like,
Let
I
me
come
just
back
grab some of these lowly things now that I've completed these major
to this minor
accomplishments.
collection.
We got Frontier. We got War
Yo,
Paint.
two glimmers. Did any one of
I
them get a 10?
9,
9.
8,
Uh,
9.
9. All right.
Is she one without a 10?
I don't think she's without a 10, but I think she's a higher grade. She might be. I can't remember. I
You
know she's higher.
finished your
See,
art.
did I not call it? I
So
knew he
does
finished
that mean
something.
we can have you on the show, JT? Is that what that
Yeah,
means?
that's you. I mean, it's close to a year, bro. It's real close. I'm just saying.
These cost you like $20. I don't blame. Yeah, these are some cheap ones. I don't blame you doing. No, okay. See,
Look
that's what
at
I
did
saw
it.
when I first
You
opened it up.
gotta. It's a mixed pot, bro. It's a
Dude,
mixed pot.
JT, like this is what I want this comic. I
That
don't.
joint is beautiful.
I'm
That
all about the
joint.
Virgin comics, but like I have the version of this, and blue's my favorite color, and the white and black and blue
Yeah,
is so dope. I want this
yeah,
comic.
yeah.
If anybody has this, save it for me. Let's work something out in the future. I can't do anything right now, but let's work something out in the
Yeah.
future. Somebody.
Future proof it.
Yeah, that's so dope. I want that one.
All right, yo, JT, we wait. I think I know which one you're talking about, and I definitely want to wait for you to get that in. I think I know which one. That's a.
Um, Warfire and I were talking, and he
I
got
love.
some major pins.
I love the pin talk that was going on, man. That was dope.
I need to hurry up and get on my pin game before they're all gone. I gotta get my Lego pin at some point. That joint was dope that he shared. Like they go so hard on these pins. Like this
Bro,
is just
that's artwork right there. That's what that is. That is
and Dutch Ghoul with
dang
it. Oh, you bought that one? Oh, I was watching
Dutch.
that one. This was the
Dutch
one that
cool.
was on eBay, right?
Yeah. And I forgot he offered it a couple times in a Facebook group too.
Yeah, I
I think
know. I
so.
wish. I wish. I wish. I was doing too much stuff, man. My hands are in too
Yeah.
many pots. Not that I don't have this card, so I'm comfortable. But like the four, there was a four on eBay. Did you see
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
The
I did see
PSA
it.
four.
It's over like 500, right?
I was
What-
watching that one and I was so close. I was like, no, Dylan, you have stuff you're doing with your money. You
Yeah.
cannot put a bid on that.
Well,
I'm just
you got something stronger in it for you. Just put in a tag slab.
I know, but I wanted another one. It was in my price
You
range of
want a
something I
PSA?
could
I get
buy.
it. No, I get what you're saying. You want a
I
PSA
just wanted another
slab.
gold trooper that I
Yeah,
could
no,
afford.
I get it, bro. It's the balancing factor. Get the tag and then you get the PSA slab. I
I'd rather
get it.
have a tag 6 than a PSA
Yeah.
4. I'm just saying.
I don't know about
Personally.
that one.
Of course,
By
any day. All right, what are you buying? A PSA? Are
whatever
you buying
one,
a
no,
PSA 4 over a tag 6?
whatever card is cleaner. Whatever card is cleaner, I'm
The
buying.
tag 6 is. That's obvious.
I
Look
don't
at
know
the
that for sure. I gotta
I
see it.
look at the report.
No, I didn't look at this one. I mean, not this one, but I didn't look at the four that was on there up close. So yeah,
I didn't either. I was hoping it was like gonna go cheaper, and I was just watching it they just
yeah.
gotta be what? Kari, they just gotta be what?
Yo, no lie, yeah, he has a good point. Those, I think they're sisters. I'm almost positive.
They're not since they look nothing alike.
I know Autumn Queen looks better, but yeah, you know.
Yo, y'all better leave my girl Aura alone.
Yo,
Y'all better. All right, let me see what you gotta say here.
look at
Sister, red hair. All right, I'll give you that. Both braided. Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. All right.
Kari, shout out to you for that sister
Tattoo on
nod.
the
I know
left
what that
arm.
was.
No, I mean, look, like she's from the woods. She looks like an elf, and like my girl over here.
Well, in his defense, she has the leaves covering. She may have that tat, bro. You never know. And then she got another one added, as she went on. You know what I mean?
I don't know if she's a sweat skin just because she's a female.
She might be getting sweatier than Aura. I can't tell yet, though.
I guarantee you she's not. I guarantee you. All right, get hype. What do you got here? PSA 10? No, 9.
The question
Don't
is this. The question is this. If Black Ash is wearing Autumn Queen and you're wearing Aura, which skin is sweatier?
or is still sweatier. You said which skin. You didn't say which player. You didn't say which player. I don't know.
I'm just asking, bro. I
tried to
asking.
1v1 Black Ass the other day. He said, nah, man, let's just play together. I was like, okay. He said, you're not worth my time.
My guy Jake right here. I love that manic, bro. Yo, you know what's crazy? I should have asked you because I could not. Yo, this card right here is a hard one, bro. I had to get the base picture of this one. I can't find a picture of the crash dice.
For
Yeah.
Chick.
Because I try not to look at the recent pickups. So I didn't see this one.
You know what's bugs me about this card?
What?
Every time I see it, this is a toothpick in her mouth, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You think it's a
every time
line?
I see this, I know it's a toothpick, but it looks like a scratch.
Yo,
Doesn't it? It looks like a scratch
it
right
does.
there.
It does.
I
And it's a
swear, every time. Yeah,
that's a dope skin
I
though.
see a lot of series too in here. Oh, and Drew Hill card.
Drew
That's
Hill
dope. Reloaded.
technique.
Dirty Dan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at
Cracked
that.
Eyes. I like this skin in blue. I wish they
Demi.
did the blue
Yeah,
one.
Demi.
Yeah,
Demi's a dope skin. Demi's a dope skin.
doesn't get much love.
Uh-uh.
Another Cracked Eyes card. Let me
Stop
stop
doing
it.
that, bro.
All
Yo,
right.
West Jump is wow, bro. Here he go.
I don't believe this. You can tell that's fake, Western.
Yeah.
Hashtag fake.
West Jump is gonna try to get that joint.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, Western, because there are some people who be doing
Man,
the fake
listen,
cards like that. Let's keep the fake cards out of the hobby.
bro. Listen, you gotta give Dooley credit. He did a solid job. That's
He
the
did do it.
problem.
He did a solid job until
Yeah.
his stepson's cousin's sister's brother started selling Black Knights.
It was levels. It was levels.
There was levels to it, and let's just keep it fun and clean here in the hobby.
No, that's crazy.
It's not real, Jake. Not
No.
real.
Uh-uh.
Someone did post, and I didn't get a chance to read it in the card talk. They were talking about like identifying fake cards.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, I don't. I mean, you kind of have to like. How do you feel about? I mean, I don't think there are any out there right now, but like you have to kind of look at the image, and it's not.
Yeah.
Especially if you're talking about like you're talking about like this one. I can tell just because how many character dice you looked at, but you kind of have to see it in person. I feel like.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be a scary time when that happens because we all have trigger fingers. So if we see something that might be a little nice,
Yo,
we might get caught a little bit. So
legit.
hopefully, yeah,
If you
yeah,
guys are on eBay, right, be careful with your trigger fingers because
yeah.
there is somebody. I should blow them up. I should blow up their spot. There's somebody selling Fortnite cards, and I see them do this every time. They
Mhm.
post a back picture of the card because the back is like
Yeah,
base,
yeah,
right? And they'll say crystal shard or hollow or whatever of like a sin, and they'll say USA like USA one crystal shard, and they'll say the skin. It'll be like
yeah,
$49.99.
yeah, yeah.
And you're like, I don't care about the condition, quick buy. But
Yeah.
you get through 4 pictures and then it shows you the front and it's a
the-
base card.
Yeah.
That joint be blowing me. So whoever that
Nah.
is, like you gotta stop. I'm gonna blow you up one day.
I see.
The
I've
next
gotten
post I see, I'm gonna blow them
yeah.
up.
I've gotten to a point where I call it a respectable L. If I'm taking a couple seconds too long to just make sure it's the card it's supposed to be, and I lose, it is what it is, bro. Got to be safe
You
with
know
it.
me,
Sorry.
I'd be pretty quick.
Yeah.
I'd be pretty quick sometimes.
No,
So
you gotta be though, bro. It's rough out here, man.
yeah, David, I don't know them right off the top of my head, but the next time I see a post from them that they're doing that crap, I'm gonna name drop them for sure.
Yeah.
Because
Nah, that's
I know someone bought a card before and it's like, this is supposed to be this, and they didn't pay attention. They thought, oh, maybe I'll get lucky. No,
yeah.
I can't stand that bait and switch stuff.
Yeah. Oh
All
man,
right,
you ready for this? You ready for this, bro?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yo, it starts off high. I think they was
Oh,
teasing me on
facts.
this one.
I'm sure someone means well by
Yo,
it.
those are the worst, bro.
I'm sure somebody means well by it, and I'm not trying to like hurt your like hustle game. But first of all, that's Panini's product. Be careful doing that. Second
Yeah.
of all, like we TSG, like we try to come up with ways like monetize to keep our stuff
Yeah.
going. But like we've
Mhm.
been really like intentional not to use Fortnite characters for that kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. And those keychains, like you think it's a shard, and then you get and it's zoomed out of like a tiny keychain. Yeah,
Oh
those be
man,
blowing me. No offense, whoever's doing it, but those joints be
bro.
blowing me.
The first one that caught me, my heart dropped when I seen Skull Trooper, bro. I seen Skull Trooper. I thought I won the day, bro. I thought I won. I thought I had that joint, and then lo and behold, man, it's a keychain.
Yeah,
Go through
that
that.
too, David. Man, I hate those the sealed shard packs that are actually the epic cards.
Mm-hmm.
That's another
Mm-hmm.
one you gotta watch out
Yeah,
for.
that's another one for
That's
sure.
that's another one. So maybe we should do an episode on like not fake cards, but like misleading items.
Misleading, yeah,
Yeah,
misleading.
for sure. All right,
Dang, man.
let me see these. Let me see
All
these.
right. Sorry, no, somebody's teasing me with this one. I already know. So here we go. All right. So first one up,
Oh my god.
Zadie Metal Mouth versus the Ice King and Ice Queen. This is tough for me. I'm gonna let you go first, but this is tough.
This is tough. All
Yeah.
right, I'll say this. Even F the Ice King and Ice Queen's pop reports didn't have like quadruple the other two already
Hmm.
graded, I would still
Hmm.
go Zadie. I
Yeah.
think the ones on the left are way stronger. Ice King's dope. I like Ice King now that
Yeah.
he's part of the story. I didn't before. I'm not flip
Hmm.
flopping, but since he came to the comics, he went up in my books. But still, to me, I'm more gameplay than anything.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going left side.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna go Zadie on this as well, but it was not easy, especially because I'm big on Ice King now. Little cliffhanger there, but Ice King being in a comic book and the way he was introduced and the story behind it was insane. And then on top of that, when Rocket Racing came out, I for some reason I couldn't wear the female skins, so I had to find a skin that I liked for the cars. I went with Ice King because he has four different variations, so Ice King is pretty high up there for me now, and it's another reason as well. Ice
All right.
Queen pop report is crazy, bro.
Everyone's saying Ice King, Ice Queen. Everybody's
Yeah,
saying it.
yeah,
If I get an Ice King or Ice Queen, will someone trade a Zadie to me?
they might.
Hit me up if you will, because I'll go out and get an Ice King and Ice Queen real fast. Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, I don't know how fast, but yeah. I used to did this, but the pop report on Ice Queen kind of ties that in there. I do like Metal Mouth, but I gotta go Zadie on this one. But it's pretty close, pretty close.
I will say like the blue and blue dope
Yeah,
pairing is dope.
and King
Um,
Queen aspect is dope. But shout out to Ice King, man. Shout out to Ice King.
that's true.
That's what I'm trying
That's
to
true.
say, JT. That's what I'm trying to
So,
say.
what about Raw? Are y'all still feeling the same way Raw?
No,
Ice
because
King, Ice Queen over. I
to
get Ice
Dylan's
Queen.
yeah,
Ice Queen is like but like I'm wondering if because a lot of people weren't even mentioning like the they're saying PC cards. And if these were Raw, are y'all saying the same thing? Because I get it. Like the 10 for Ice Queen's insane. Like
yeah,
that's like crazy insane.
yeah.
Like
To your
Carr said
point,
he would do it for a 9.
yeah. To your point, Zadie is super scarce. Super scarce, even though she's like if you're talking about Raw, Zadie is super scarce, but so is Ice King. Um, I think Ice Queen and Metal Mouth negate themselves out of this conversation when it comes to Raw.
Hmm.
Yeah. But if I'm being honest, is that it for me is for series two is Aura. Well, technically it's Zadie Aura, but for context, it's Aura Zadie then Ice King when it comes to my top cards. So yeah,
Or
Zadie for
all
this one
day.
though. Yeah.
I saw someone trying to go after my Hush cards. Y'all better stop. I'm not gonna say who you are. I saw someone talking about my
Listen,
Hush cards.
JT, facts. Yeah, like when it comes to Raw, the whole conversation changes. You know, it changes pretty strong. Zadie does very well in the Raw aspect.
I'm just talking about for me, like personally, it's like I don't even want an Ice Queen 10. I get that some people will to like complete their thing, but like
Yeah.
Patty's cards is saying Metal Mouth is garbage. True,
I
but
don't think Metal Mouth is
if
garbage. I
Metal
like
Mouth
his
is
nasty.
garbage, Ice Queen is hot garbage.
There you
So,
go.
so
Yeah, there you go. I got with you on that one. Yeah, yeah.
I think Zadie is worth more than the other two by herself, personally. But that's just me. I could
Nah,
be
yeah,
wrong. I could be
yeah.
completely wrong.
Uh, I'm negated out of this because Zadie and Ice King is pretty big on my list. So yeah,
I mean,
negated out that one.
I think Ice King carries the right side way more than Zadie carries the left side. So
I
Ice King
think they
has to put the
carry,
whole team on his back.
but she does have the pop aspect.
She
I
does
gotta
have the
give her
pop.
I
That's all she
yeah, I
has is
gotta
the
give her
pop.
that.
That's
I
all
gotta
she
give her that.
has. You still have to find somebody who cares enough. But I
But yeah,
guess
when
they're
you
so
talk
low. It's you will, but
when you talking raw though, yeah,
yeah.
you definitely on point with that one.
How am I gonna do Ice Queen? Kari, 99% of people who collect these cards didn't know Ice Queen existed
I know that's
until
a
the
fact.
cards come out. I played the game so much I didn't even remember Ice Queen until I was like, Ice Queen. Oh, that's right. I forgot about her.
Nah, you gotta the loading screen is
Yeah, the loading screen, but
yeah,
like
yeah,
in game, I just didn't remember.
yeah. That's
You
yo,
get a
Jake, that's the thing.
Get a
That's
Zadie 10. I'll get an Ice King 10. I'm just saying, I would.
give me both. How about that?
He said, give me both. All right, what's the next one?
So Spire Assassin and Menace, I think I should have put a name on a couple of these because I'd be forgetting sometimes.
Real
But
quick.
yeah, go ahead.
Get hype. I pulled one.
Yeah, you pulled one, but it's a hard one to find.
Is it?
Yeah, it's super hard to find.
Ah,
Yeah.
shit. I wish I had known that.
I'm telling you, dude, you gotta look
Why
at
you
stuff
not
you
tell
don't
me
care
the
about,
thing?
bro. I be trying to
I
tell
think I
you.
gave that away for like $50.
Well, it doesn't make the price higher, but it is a scarce card to pop up.
So if it's
It's
scarce, it doesn't make the price higher. But y'all saying ice cream's worth more. I'm just saying.
pop report.
Like, yeah, pop
Pop
report.
report.
All right, what are we saying here? Both trash. Who put this up here? Both
Uh,
trash.
you know what? I have to say this about Menace though. Menace Black Optichrome outline is fire, bro. That is he has like a black Optichrome
If you go
outline.
after visuals, if you're going after visuals, then yeah, I agree. Like that joint's better.
That's all I have to go off on these ones because I don't,
I'm with
I'm
Black
not.
Ash neither.
Yeah, I like the Menace black Optichrome outline. That joint is super fire. And that's about it for that one.
I will. Spire Assassin is garbage, but the reason why I'm leaning towards it is because I have the Magic the Gathering card for. Why the heck did they use the Spire Tower in Magic the Gathering?
I hated that spot, bro. That crap was annoying.
They did. Am I
I first
wrong? Did they use
first of
that?
all, yeah, they did. I hated that season. If I'm being honest, I hated that season.
No,
That
no.
makes
You know how many clips I got with the bow.
screw that
Without,
make
I
that
hated the
makes it.
season. Besides the
Yeah,
bows, I
yeah.
loved it for the bows.
Patty says Spire since it's story. Yeah, you can definitely go on that side.
Yeah, because the and I believe it was a Magic. Am I tripping? Wasn't that a Magic the Gathering card?
I think like you talk about one of the location ones or something like that.
Yeah, because wait, I think I'm tripping.
JL is not even just about the pop reports and stuff like that, being Bible. It's we know how collectors respond, bro. And if something is low pop like Ice Queen, that it gets a certain
Damn.
response, you know?
Shit, I didn't finish my set, Rob.
What you missing?
We'll talk about it later. All right. Yeah. So Magic the Gathering has the Spire.
Hmm.
I have it on tag 10 here. So maybe I would do Spire Assassin. But I hated that one. I hate that one.
Yeah.
But I don't like
I
the other one either. So
But to JL comment right here, like this pop reports at FG, Fortnite GGs, that's so we can give nuanced conversation. To be honest, me and Dylan know
all right.
exactly what we want.
So let me
Yeah.
tell the story. Like when we were doing this podcast, we were never looking at Fortnite GG, and
Mm-mm.
like I was telling people like what we thought, and like I knew what was popular in game, right? And then our man's Black Ash hit us up. I was like, "Yo, have you seen this?" Like
Mm-hmm.
all credit to Black Ash. And so I went there, and Rama was like, "Damn, this joint is spitting exactly what we have been saying." Like it
Mm-hmm.
was just proof to the pudding that like since we played the game, we paid attention. It's like okay, that is the most popular, but now we have like statistics to it.
Mm-hmm.
So we were sharing that with you guys so that people didn't have to rely on us. Like they could see, like, if you don't play the
Yeah.
game a lot, you can go do it. So we don't rely on FNGG or
Yeah.
F Fortnite GG for whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fortnite G.
Fortnite.gg. We don't
Yeah.
rely on that. Pop reports, that just helps you see like what's super rare and
Mm-hmm.
collectors like to get the PSA 10s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I don't think this channel relies on that, but
Yeah. We gotta be well versed for the conversation because if we don't, we'll become creatures of habits and only talk about things that we like and perspectives, which
yeah, y'all don't
which
want me talking about
which
or a
early
hush in
on
rocks every single day.
early on we might have been guilty of that. So we became
Yeah.
well rounded, put it that way.
It's
you
like
know,
all Dylan talks about is aura. I probably still do. My
yeah.
bad.
Man, so this one was interesting. Midas versus the superhero ones. I'll go first on this one. Love the concept of the superheroes and everything like that. They're extremely sweaty, but they ain't got nothing on Midas.
Yeah, I don't care about the superheroes. I actually hate the superheroes.
Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
offense. Like I think people collect them smart. I mean, the kids love them and like they're super sweaty. I just
Mhm.
hate. I have the skin. I don't ever wear it anymore. But
Yeah,
like I just don't like them for my own personal reason. And I think Midas. I mean, we've talked about Midas a lot.
yeah.
And Rob, that's that thing I told you about Midas
Hmm.
and about that season and
Yeah,
about the time frame and the whole nostalgia thing.
yeah,
That we're gonna do a video on, I think, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that's another reason I can't talk. But Midas all day,
Oh yeah,
really.
yeah. That lines up crazy. Yeah. Nah, this one is yeah, nah, this one is it's not. Kyrie said he'll go superheroes if all of these if all our tens, everything is tens here. So 10 Midas, and then all the superheroes will be tens. So everything you see
I
here is
got a
10.
9 Midas over them in tens.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with you on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all day,
yeah,
any day.
yeah. I'm with you on that one.
Personally,
So we got a little we got Zoe and Rose team leader. I'll go first again on this one. Rose team leader is dope, like the founders pack and everything with Save the World. That's dope. Zoe is from the first battle pass that I purchased though. So I'm gonna go with Zoe on this one.
I don't give a crap about either of these cards.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm just gonna default to whatever Rob says. I
Yeah.
really don't. I don't know. I
See,
guess Zoe is more interesting. I'll go Zoe.
only thing that I had not like I wish I would have known because I try not to look at these till Thursday night or Friday. Uh I probably would have looked up pop on this to see if that was like a breakaway on there somewhere, but
Hmm.
Zoe definitely on that one
Dang, sorry about the shattered corner shiny. Man, it's so hard to pull. It's so hard to pull like
yeah.
clean reloaded cards. Um, like what's mine? What am I
Wow,
gonna get right here?
Kari, what
And
changed it for you?
even when you do get clean corners, man, they still don't grade well.
Yeah,
It's rough.
it's tough out here.
It's tough out here, man.
Yo, look at this one, bro.
Oof.
And these, by the way, this is PSA 9. This is the lot. This lot just sold at Heritage Auction along with the Mega Box case. So are you gonna go with the
Dynamo.
promo set PSA 9 or are you
Dynamo.
gonna go Dynamo?
Dynamo. I'm going Dynamo
Uh,
10.
I'm gonna go promo set. Reason why is this: Dynamo 10 for sure is the card, but instead there, I told y'all there's three cards in here that I truly do want, but it is a Dynamo 10 shoot.
I'm 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 going Dynamo easily. Dynamo's hard to gem. I
It
feel like
is,
that'd be
bro.
great trade bait. Like, because I'm not a fan of it, it'd be great trade bait. If I had a
No,
huge favorite in the promo set,
yeah.
maybe, but like I think some of these are good skins in the promo set, but none of them are like my diehard favorites. And neither is Dynamo. But like I think Dynamo 10s are gonna be extremely more rare than the promo set. So I'm going
See, I
Dynamo.
was if we going with that, yeah, because I was going more so like I'm keeping this. And if it came to like me keeping it, and if I play that aspect of value, yeah, I'm definitely Dynamo all day. But if I'm keeping it, I aesthetically Galaxy, Cloakstar, and Mary Marauder, they just hit for me. So yeah, that's how I'll go on that one.
Yeah. Kari, I just don't. I mean, I remember Zoe more than I remember the other one. I remember the other skin, Rose. I remember her showing up in my locker and me not remembering
For the
why.
founder, yeah.
Because I was,
Yeah.
yeah, I had the founder pack and stuff, and I was like, I don't even remember why, and I was like so confused. I never wore her once.
Yeah, Kari, 10, if it was tens, there's no question. Nines makes it tough because
Tens, I'm still going Dynamo. Y'all tripping?
Dynamo is huge, bro. You know
I
what's
know I'm
crazy?
tripping.
Let me do one thing. You know when them garbage pail kids came up, you know
Oh
what y'all
my.
said? Y'all said there's only 600 of these, right?
Oh yeah.
There's
No
only,
facts.
bro.
Facts.
There's not even that many galaxies. It and then the promo set and
Yeah,
Galaxy gets like
but when I was saying that, I
this
was thinking like 50-ish, maybe to $80. Somebody listed that 600 print one for was it what I see 15,000 or 1.5 thousand? I forget
yeah.
something crazy on eBay the other day.
I
I wasn't
think
trying to say all that.
No, but I think people be tripping on a promo set. I'm
Oh
not gonna
yeah,
lie. I don't because
for
it's not
sure.
even like first of all, it's the only parallel. It's the only parallel, and it's it's not as much graded as people is making it. Like if it, I think people tripping on the promo set. That's all I'm gonna say.
I
But
just think, but the one card that they picked here, Dynamo, I think Dynamo can do crazy things, especially in a
mhm,
10, and I
for
think
sure.
it'll be worth more than the promo set in the future, in my opinion.
No, yeah, I agree with that. Mine comes down to aesthetic and
And
what
I
I would
guess you
wanna
can
look
have
at.
what, like 9 cards.
The rest of
So,
them joints is going though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
oh, you're not even gonna keep
Yeah.
the set.
No. I'm just keeping Galaxy close. And it's not even that I don't like technique and stuff like that, but I probably will keep technique in there because that's season 4. Other than that, the rest will be going for me.
I mean, honestly, for me, the promos, I just think Cloak Star is the coolest.
Hmm.
It's
Mary
the coolest
Marauder,
one.
bro. That is like nostalgia crazy
Yeah,
for
but I
me.
always like the female version.
And this is the situation where I like the male version more than I like Mary Marauder
Yeah.
more than Ginger Gunner.
In fact, and it's better like all the way
Yeah,
around, like
yeah, yeah,
history
yeah,
wise. So I feel
yeah.
that just for me, it's like the only one I find super cool is the other one. So I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you.
Galaxy is the best. Galaxy, I wouldn't say Galaxy and Technique. I'd say Galaxy and Mary Marauder are the best ones.
But you know why West Drum is
Oh
saying
yeah, I know why he's saying it.
that.
No bias, of
Yeah,
course.
no bias. But yeah, now this is a dope one. I ain't mad at nobody that picks Dynamo. Put it that way.
Dynamo is not in the storyline as far as I know. Not that I've seen, and I doubt she. Well, I would say I doubt she will be, but they redesigned her in one of the other seasons, didn't they? So who
Yeah.
knows?
No, Joey, I think I know what you're getting at. If that is the case, we were talking about the garbage pail kids. I don't think it's 600 per card for the promo set.
I do think for the other ones, it's over 1,000. I have sources that tell me that at least for Series 3.
What is it?
Oh,
Trust me, bro. Sources.
it's a source that I would trust.
Trust me, bro. Sources. I feel you. I feel you.
If
Okay.
I don't want to blow up their spot, but they got multiple sets of Series 3 promo sets from Panini directly after it sold out.
Hmm. I still don't think it's 1,000 though.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be.
Now you good, Joey. I just want to make
Best
sure that's
guess
clear.
best guess in S1. I think there was 3 I think they did 3 sales of it. They reloaded 3 times.
For what? For which one?
Promo sets for S1, I believe.
I'm not sure on that. I've heard a couple of
Um,
different things to be honest.
I missed all of them. They sold out fast. I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard a couple different things on that one, but yeah, I
We've
can't.
looked
Yeah,
at the we looked at the pop report and like I don't know. It's hard, but like they said, there's no base cards. Like if you want a
it's
Galaxy, there's no base cards. So there's only what's the pop report? So there's only 200 right now.
hmm
You
like
know, if you want that skin at all, and it's a cracked. Oh my bad, a crystal shard,
yeah.
right? So I mean, they're pretty freaking rare. It'd be hard for it to get to 1K. I feel like at this point,
I don't
even
think it's I don't think it's there because even so we know the hobby,
well,
right? And
let's do it. Look at it this way. When the promo set was on Panini's website, it sold out fast, and I think they reloaded 3 times. I missed it every single time, so there could have been like thousands on there. At
yeah,
that time, there wasn't that many people collecting. So
like
yeah, JL, but that's also because Series 2 and Series 3 promo sets are way more ass than the Series 1 promo set. Series 2 promo set is complete
peep,
trash.
peep this. Now, here's two things. So we talk about rarity and scarcity all the time, right? And this is what trips me out about people with the promo set. The so across the board, there's only 155 graded across PSA, BGS, SGC, and CGC. There's only 155 graded, right?
Wayne said promos didn't sell out. Remind me, am I thinking of a different set than Wayne?
That's why I
Maybe
said I heard a couple different things.
I
So
remember trying to buy them and they sold out, but then they restocked. But it's been many years. Maybe I can't remember. Let me know, Wayne. I thought
yeah.
they sold out, but maybe I don't remember correctly.
So, but like 155, right? If you go on eBay right now, there's only one PSA 10 Black Knight. I mean, Black Knight, only one PSA 10 Galaxy on there. So it's not like even with these numbers, it's not readily available. And I think that's what gets confused sometimes. Like, it's like, okay, this is what the pop report says, which I still think is low.
Yeah,
And the card's not even available like that. Like, obviously, if you talk about the Facebook group and maybe the Discord, you can, put up a searching and you might find somebody. But what's on eBay is only one. The rest is PSA
yeah.
nines.
No, that's true. I mean, and now my bad, JT. Series 2 promo set is ass. Series 3 is actually pretty damn decent. I ain't gonna
Mhm.
lie. Actually, Series 3 might be. It's just way more printed. I know
Yeah.
for a fact that Series 3 promo set is printed a lot. I know for a fact. Like I have a bunch of those. Um, yeah, I think that one's printed a lot. Series 1, based on what Wayne's saying, I have no idea. No
Yeah.
idea.
Let's see what's
I
up.
mean, we won't know for a while though. But
Yeah.
regardless, anything Fortnite's pretty much underprinted. All we just need is the hobby to
Yeah.
grow in like 5 years.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
this why I gotta put names because I forgot his name. But Deadeye. So I only know Deadeye's because I actually like Deadeye card better. So I feel bad because I should have put the name on this one. Matter of fact, I can get it real quick because I don't want to do that because if this is somebody PC card, I don't want to do them dirty like that.
I'm about to do somebody's PC card dirty because I don't remember that skin. If Rob and I, neither of us remember the skin's name. I mean, I'm glad it's a PC card.
Wrath. That's what
I'm
it
with
is.
Black
Wrath.
Ash. Neither.
Deadeye is fire. He looked like Deadfire. He looked like Deadfire's homie right there. So Deadfire and Deadeye right there. That card is dope aesthetically.
I'm just like neither. I think Dead Eyes looks better. So I guess Dead Eye. If I had to choose.
Yeah,
I'm probably giving these cards away to the community. I'm sending that
might
direct
be.
to Rob.
Send it to me. I
Yeah,
see
for sure.
I see how all these cards move, man. I see them.
I
Listen,
I would send it to you.
boys is sleeping though. Like on
This is
the
a
cross.
PC card. No, I'm just joking.
Listen,
I just won this. It's not really a PC card.
you know how we was kind of saying like is the bottom half of series 2 is pretty bad in context. When it comes to how many is available and what it might end up being, it might change the conversation a little bit. Uh
Shiver
Krampus
over
versus Shiver. Uh
Axe.
Shiver
Mainly
card
because
is
my man's
fire.
tongue is out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I was like, that's it for me. I'm good. Like I have this. You know what? I should blow this up because I need to sell this card.
Mhm.
So Krampus, man, is amazing card. He's amazing to the roof. Just kidding. Shiver's
Yeah,
cool.
I like Shivers. The pose and the card is dope. The card is dope.
Yeah, I like Shiver. I feel like Shiver should be a sweat skin. I feel like it's a
Yeah,
shame
it
that
could have.
she's
Yeah,
not.
it's kind of in that. Yeah. So now is it because fashion wise it's chic, but I think that's what it is. It's CHIC. I think it's chic
Oh, for
because
real? Because I call her chick all the
I
time.
well I think that's my natural instinct. But if I think it might be that one is a weird one because I know fashion wise it could be, but I don't know what she's on that one. But it might be chick because it chick girl. So I'll go with chick. Chick versus lace. I like lace card a lot.
Seriously?
Yeah, lace.
Black
See,
Ash like Lacey? I no. I mean, I don't like either of them.
I like
Although
lace.
Chick was in the same season as one of my favorites was with Rock, so I'm gonna go with
Yeah,
Chick.
lace, but lace pose
Y'all
as well.
like
Like
Lace like that?
I'm a big pose person too. Like the pose is dope.
The
Like I
pose is
think
dope.
when you got person, but I
I mean,
mean,
Chick's
chick
got a
got
pose.
it. Yeah, chick.
She
She
got a
got the
pose too.
toothpick too. So it's kind of dope. Uh, yeah,
I
I'm
don't
lace on
like
that one.
Lace. I just don't.
Lace is a big hobby favorite when it comes to like the concept artists and everything.
Yeah,
Lace is a major one.
I just don't like Lace. I don't know. Maybe it's just a personal thing.
yo, West Drum is funny. It's a couple the worst one in those type of categories is Ruby when it comes to stuff. But yeah.
Ooh,
Uh Scarlet Commander versus Spark Plug. Spark Plug all day for me.
yeah, Spark Plug all day for me. Now, not to take anything away from, just forgot the name. What commander?
Scarlet.
Scarlet Commander. God dang, she was really, really. Is she still popular? I haven't looked at like Fortnite GG, but like I don't see her nearly as
Yeah.
much as I used to.
Yeah, she's steady. She's
Is she
steady.
still steady? Probably
Yeah.
steady in what, like the
But
40s, I
well,
bet.
the hard part is they've been popping off on some of these skins. Like some of these skins have surged into that 40 to 50 range and taking away some shine from some of these skins, man. It's been pretty crazy out there. Like if y'all
Yeah.
want before we end, we can look at Fortnite GGs and kind of see the trajectory. It's pretty
Yeah.
interesting right now.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sparkplug. I'm definitely going Sparkplug. Yeah, I feel like Scarlet could have a higher usage than
Mm,
Sparkplug, but Sparkplug
but
just
it's
seems, I don't know what it is. Like, it's a different factor than nostalgia. It's just like stands out more
and she's
attached to
you know
clicks.
not only that, she's been connected, like she has more variants that's separate from just like the extra style.
Yeah,
So she's a pretty solid one. I'm with
yeah,
Sparkplug heavy
I
on
like
this one.
Sparkplug.
Yeah, Warfighter, this is getting real. It's getting real interesting on this conversation. I agree.
Wait, now when you say arguably bigger than Ninja, I think he's definitely bigger than Ninja right now.
Right, but
But when you
Prime
say
Prime Ninja versus Prime Clicks is probably Ninja still.
it's probably Ninja. I mean, if you know, Ninja was like he was on TV. Like he
No,
was like
no, Ninja was that boy. Like
yeah, Ninja was like
Ninja
he
was
was
like
like on like Saturday night. Like he was everywhere. Like they brought him on to game shows they were doing. He was like he was pushing
there
gaming.
you go. There you go. Exactly, West Drum. Is Clicks is he's at the
I
top.
think he's more popular right now than
Yeah.
Ninja, probably, but definitely not as big as Ninja has been.
But you know what? I can't say that I can't it will be a you know what's crazy? I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a crazy one. Is okay, just for reference sake, it's like the Jordan LeBron aspect. No matter what happens, you can't take away what Jordan did during that era. And that's what I kind of feel like. It's
Well,
like,
and I don't want to take away from Ninja because he's still making content, and I
right,
don't
right.
follow him, so I don't really know. But I'm sure he still has a really strong following. So
Yeah.
I don't
He's
want to take anything away from Ninja.
he's one of those people that can completely remove themselves and that it factor is still there for him. Ninja is Fortnite, man. He really is.
Yeah, yeah, he is. He's definitely OG Fortnite,
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, agreed. That's a fact. That's a fact. I would say to
That's because
Kyrie's
like
point,
that's when gaming started to become mainstream,
he
and
was that.
he was there for
Mhm.
like all of gaming, not just Fortnite,
Yeah.
right? Clicks is Fortnite. If you know
Mhm.
Fortnite, you know who Clicks is. But
Yeah.
like if you don't know Fortnite, you know who Ninja is.
Yeah, and I
Um,
was to be if we're being frank, it will
yeah,
probably
facts.
be
He was on
yeah,
Family Feud twice.
twice. And if it would probably be him, and I think people because of what he did, people know Booga name a little bit. But when you talking about grand scale, it is Ninja all day. It's like
Yeah,
it's just
I
Ninja.
think even more people inside of Fortnite know Ninja more than Clicks still. Like if
Oh
you just
yeah.
ask the casual,
Hmm.
they still might not know who Clicks is unless they
Correct.
know competitive.
Correct.
You know,
100%.
still spark plug.
Yo, so this was Matthew. Yo, he said Maven or or open pack of S1. Yo, by the way, he said, "Is this too harsh?" Yo, by the way, y'all, this is my artwork here. I took one of the foil packs and I balled it up
This
for
is
this.
messed up. I feel like I'm being personally attacked.
Yo, yo, that's crazy, bro. What you taking though?
I I an empty pack,
Yeah,
an empty pack. Wait a minute. So I feel personally attacked. Like
yo, Richard said this is actually kind of close.
no, these are all shards. I feel
But bro, how
personally.
many people is gonna get to touch this pack though?
I don't care. I
Yeah.
feel personally attacked. Wait a. I know I have it in here somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
Y'all doing my Maven disjustice. I mean, god dang.
Horror Fighter said this versus is stupid.
Yeah,
Yo.
this is actually close, Richard. Okay, you know, Maven
On
all
to
day.
the
What are you taking, Rob? I'm curious. What are you taking? Are you taking a piece of plastic or Maven? Thank you,
is it a
Jake.
is it a
Appreciate you, Jake.
is it a mint piece of plastic? No, I'm playing, bro. I'll take Maven.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Yo, this is the last hurrah on Matt's side. Renegade Raider Reloaded or Renegade Raider Ace of Diamonds. What you
Renegade
going with?
Raider Reloaded all day
Yeah,
for me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I really like traditional trading cards. I really do. I
Hmm.
like playing cards, but like when I used to collect decks, I was like the whole deck with the box and everything. I think this is cool, but it's like the Core thing. It's like a novelty. What we call it, fringe,
Yeah,
right?
friends.
And
Yep.
I'm taking the trading card super rare PSA 10 over the fringe one. My
I
opinion.
mean, this Renegade Reloaded is just different. Yeah, it's Renegade Reloaded all day for me.
Yeah. Not taking anything away from the Renegade Raider playing card. I think it's super cool. It just doesn't
Yeah,
touch. I don't
I
think it
mean,
touches the reloaded. I
I
like fringe stuff, but
yeah, and
um
I like the fringe smaller cards and stuff like that because it reminds me of like vintage baseball cards. Not specifically this one, but I do like the aspect of this. I'll tell you right now, I want a Lux of this one. I think she was in there. I'm not 100% sure, but if she is and somebody has one, I would like that. So Yeah. I'm not mad
JT
at the
said
set at
which one
all.
is earlier? The playing cards is earlier, but it's not a trading card. It's like a playing card. The other one's a trading card, which is rare. Uh, the
Yeah, there
Renegade
you go.
Raider, especially the 10.
But
Um,
you don't gotta separate them, bro. Like they're cards. One is a playing card for sure, but a card is a card.
a card is a card, I
A card is a
guess.
card. But still, it's Renegade
Um,
Raider Reloaded, in my opinion.
Also, for the Coro magazines, I did the math on how many magazines were printed. Um, I forget. It's been years since we've been doing this show a long time. It's been years since I did that math. Um, so I think definitely Renegade Raiders even rare, even like the destroyed ones. But
Yeah.
the tens definitely. I think the playing cards because they come in a sheet and they're perforated. This gonna get more tens.
Mhm.
So definitely rare for the reloaded side.
See, I thought so. I want that Lux one for sure.
I don't know, man. Those Coro magazines get printed.
JT.
They get printed, man. And both of them do. Like the Coro magazines got printed. Like what did I say? I don't want to misquote myself.
I
Wasn't it like 80,000?
don't even know, bro.
It's been
Probably
years, but
something
I
like
think
that.
that I think there's like 80,000. They print like 80,000 per issue or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I could be talking out my ass to be honest.
So, do you know the context on this one?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so these are one of the
Contrast
last
skins.
these were one of the last five that was like pop one, and at the time it was none in the pop report at all when it come to
Oh, this
gym.
is like one of those
That's
like
yeah,
PSA pop
yeah. And
things.
I'm almost positive Wade Jim he jammed Garrison recently, I believe. But based off of that context, I don't like either skin in game, but based off that context, I'm gonna go with moniker on this one because it's purple, and that's definitely harder to grade than green. So that's my take on that
I
one.
will say what's cool about Garrison is how his gloves match the background.
The pose, bro, the pose
Yeah,
too.
that's kind of dope.
That's season 4 right there too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't,
see
I,
exactly, Wes. Yeah, yeah,
I
moniker
don't
and
know. I don't care about either of them being hard to grade because I don't like
bro,
either skin.
you gotta get on the car side, bro. Listen. You gotta start expanding on
I am. I'm
You
looking at
got
them,
to,
and
bro.
neither of them do anything for me.
No, but you gotta go onto the aspect of what it means to the hobby, bro. You gotta start looking at them things
I
because it's
hear you.
interesting.
I hear you. But like, let's go to sports, right? Like
Yeah, please do.
a pop one PSA 10 card of a trash player.
It's important. You know that,
No,
right?
it's still not worth. Like people still don't chase it as much
What, bro? What are you talking about? Do you know? You don't know?
in the
Listen.
grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of things,
No, over time it becomes extremely important because there's more
only
set. So listen, set collecting has been the
I hear
thing
you.
over the
Yeah,
so when you
exactly.
come
I
like
get what you're saying.
yeah, so when it comes to so for instance, on your aspect, the reason why this will matter to you is like let's say you open the packs, right? If you're opening mega boxes and you pull these, it now becomes important because if you do gym it, now you have some crazy leverage there. That's what I'm getting at. So
Yeah,
it's
you
more
do.
so
You do have
yeah,
leverage if you're trying to
yeah,
find someone who's trying to do the site collector. Yeah, I get that.
yeah,
I get
yeah.
that. But then like I feel like if you get to that point, almost any Series One PSA 10 it's gonna be like that. Like they're gonna be hard to find regardless. Like
Yeah,
if you're
but
not set collecting until a couple years from now, I think any PSA 10 Crystal Star Series 1 is gonna have that it factor.
see, but one thing you got to factor in is like, okay, so let's say there's four, right? If there's four and two of them are in somebody's set, and then one of them is a PC card, now there's going to only be one available unless you can pry them out of a set that's why set collecting makes it so interesting because it's not you're gonna have to break the setup, and more than likely somebody's not going to do that. So those things, like for instance, the 86 Jordan
Okay,
Flair set, that's
but
the whole thing.
let's take the other. So you're competing against set collectors. But let's talk about Skull Trooper, who
Hmm.
has, let's say his tens are way higher than these, right? Do you
Hmm.
think it's gonna be easier to pull Skull Trooper away from set collectors and people who are just collecting specific skins? I feel
No,
like that's gonna be a harder one.
but no, yeah, for sure. But what I'm saying is that's what makes these aspects matter because they're going to be a part of those conversations like that. It's I can never remember his name. Somebody can help me out. It's the hardest, it's the lowest pop card in the 86 Jordan Flair set. I think he recently just sold for like $25,000, and he is the worst. Not to knock him, but he's the worst player from that
Yeah, I
set.
remember seeing that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember seeing that.
but that's the type
That
of
he
stuff
was
that
interesting because like him particularly wasn't printed a lot or something.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then like even if you look at Nat Turner is doing the PMG green set, and it's 3 cards left, right?
Hmm.
And I forgot the player once again, but one of them is I don't want to get the names wrong, but two of them is was fairly popular. The last one that he needed, bro, I think he was like in this league for maybe 2 years, but it just because of how hard he was to pull, or he hasn't shown up at all.
Yeah.
So those things that it just adds to the story of the set pretty much.
No, I feel you. I feel you. I still don't care, me personally, about any of these two cards.
Yeah.
I do get what they're saying with the Street
Boxed
Fighter
in.
though.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's just me personally. I can
No,
collect
I
how I
don't.
want to collect.
No,
I
it's
get
not
it. I'm
what
not
I'm
saying I
yeah.
don't get it.
What
I
I'm
understand,
nah,
and
it's
I'm happy for you guys who are doing that. I just don't collect that way. So
no, that's
for me,
not
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
care.
That's not what I'm getting at. But yeah, it was more so about understanding exactly what the conversations is in the hobby for certain cards.
No, I
That's what I
understand,
was
and I
getting at.
remember I read the whole article on it too.
I'm
I
not
get
talking about
it.
that. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
Uh
I get what you're saying.
yeah, the Dark Bomber versus Skull Ranger here. This is a tough one. Very tough. Dang. I had Dark Bomber personally, so I know what it feels like to see the crystal shards hit on that one. But that mint green on Skull Ranger just hits different for me. Dark Bomber, better card in my opinion, but I aesthetically I like Skull Ranger.
I've had both of these cards at the same
Yeah.
time
Mm-hmm.
in tens.
Mm-hmm.
How stupid am I to have let them go, man?
Yeah.
Dark Bomber all day.
Yeah.
I've had them both in hand, and Dark Bomber is probably my favorite looking shard I've had in hand,
Beautiful.
even
It's
over
beautiful.
Aura. Like visually, I think
Mm-hmm.
Dark Bomber is my favorite card I've ever had in hand
Yep.
visually.
I still have the video of when I had it raw, like and I was just like tilting it like this, bro. That joint it just hits different. That and Dark Voyager, man, those cards hit crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm pissed. I had both of these cards. Who did?
That's
Did somebody do this to me on purpose to put both these up here, and then I had both of these? This is this is harsh. This is like
this is a
kicking
tough one.
yourself. Oh man.
So what is this? Toxin and Surf. What is this one? Surf.
I have to go with Toxin because I don't remember her name either. She's very forgettable. I don't know if it's her
Surf
face
Rider. Surf Rider.
or
No,
what.
Surf Rider.
I'm going with
Toxin,
Toxin.
toxin all day, toxin pose and everything like that. I just like that card a lot, honestly.
And the Chaos Agent emblem on her
Yeah, yeah,
shoulder is
yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Yeah, Toxin for sure. God, man, I'm pissed off, man. Dark Bomber. Okay. Y'all just ruined my night. You're telling me Dark Bomber and Skull Ranger like that.
This is a real interesting one. I might so the Frozen set versus the superhero set. Um,
Frozen
this one's
set for me.
yeah. So I have a specific reason why I'm going Frozen set. Frozen set to go with Ice King. That's why for
So
me.
I like the Frozen set because it's the only set that don't have the logos on the front. It's the first time they did like an actual like subset in the
Subset,
series.
like yeah.
And also Frozen Fish Sticks is dope, and you get Frozen Nogops, and you got Frozen Red Knight, and right, you just go across the board and Drift. It's just a dope set, and I don't own any of those cards, but I think
Mhm.
it's a dope set. I also don't know what the print runs like. I feel like they're hard to pull, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I like them better than superheroes, but then you guys know I hate the superheroes for some reason.
Ah, Kari, chill, chill, chill. Kari, chill, 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 chill. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is that Ice King combo right there. When Ice King froze over the map, the first ones to get caught with that in context was Red Knight, Love Ranger, and Raven. And that was a dope time because they had the statues around the map as well. I think it was Raven or was it Nagops? I can't remember now. But yeah, pretty dope.
It's a pretty dope set, and I made a video about the Frozen set. I don't own any
Yeah.
of these cards. I need to get it. I need to get the Frozen set.
Yo, Kari, chill.
What,
All
what do
right.
you guys? You guys are having some like in between the
Yeah,
lines
yeah,
comments over here.
yeah, yeah.
All right, these are
Yeah.
all tens, right?
Yeah, all tens. And this is shout out to Kari for
Oh,
this one.
I see what y'all did on the right there. I see what
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
did.
yeah. So you got the Midas fam over there in the squad, and then you got the Fox clan over here. Um, what you going with, bro? This a little nuance because you know you got season three, I mean series three reloaded, but then you got and Kari made it balanced because he went with the hollow drift PSA 10 instead of for the
Yeah,
crystal
yeah. I
shard.
see how you went
So he
balanced.
balanced it out there. Did the West drum facts that drift hollow foil was tough, man.
Wait, don't I have that shard? Oh, you guys are making me look at my cards, man.
Uh, dang.
Oh,
What
I
am I
do
gonna
have that
pick?
card.
What am I gonna pick here? What am I
That's a
gonna pick?
nice looking card. Look.
Yeah, it is Vi. Yeah, is it
Oh
Vi or
man,
V?
I
What
say
do you think?
Vi,
Yeah, I
but
say Vi. I say everything
uh,
wrong, so I don't think twice about it. Unfortunately, um.
um,
So I'll be honest. The whole thing I like about Series Three is the fact that this is a thing. The fact that there's so much Midas footprint in it. I really like that about Series Three, and obviously, Meowscles is reloaded, but
I
bro, I don't think I can. I don't think I can pass on a Drift Hollow PSA 10, bro. I'm
I'm
not gonna lie.
I'm going. I think I'm gonna go the Midas set.
It's
I feel like the Midas family is stronger than the whole Drift Fox Clan family,
yeah.
and the fact that most of these are all the same shard makes it a little more cohesive. It's
Mm-hmm.
actually a dope set now that you'll put it here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I wish they had put Meowscles in Series 3.
I agree. That would have
That
this. That would have
that
did.
would have been
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna
Richard.
go Midas. I think I'm gonna go Midas team.
Richard, you tweaking, bro. He said Meowscles alone. I don't know about all that, but yeah. That
Meowscles
the
alone is
bias.
better than the right side. I think
Richard
you're
has a
sleeping on Vi because Vi has some fans, man. She's
Richard has his bias in there. That's what's happening. He doesn't
yeah, I'm
like
sure.
drift, so everything
Everyone
else
has
goes
their
out the
bias. I have
window.
my
Yeah.
biases.
Yeah, but you know when you gotta have a balanced thought sometimes, and yeah, it's no way. There's no way.
I mean, Meowscles in a 10 is in a 10 though. He kind of
I'm not mad at y'all for picking it, but I'm not. Yeah, I ain't. Yeah, no. I mean,
I'm not faulting him for saying that Meowscles PSA 10 is better than the whole right side.
I feel you, but oh, it's pop zero right now. What would it look like when it gets to 154, like Renegade Raider?
I think the pop report's gonna look very similar.
Right. And I
Yeah, I
mean,
think
and yeah.
mm,
Mm.
I'm trying to think of what I would rather have. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't, yeah,
Warfighter.
I'm
I
going
know
Midas's
Warfighter. I know
team
what
for
you meant.
sure. I'm
Yeah,
just thinking about the whole Meowscles versus the whole right side. I think
yeah,
Meowscles is a strong skin. I've
for
never
sure.
liked him like that. Like to be honest, I'm being completely honest. Like I
Yeah,
was never a Meowscles fan, but I know how many people like Meowscles, and there's a big fan base there.
his numbers is through the roof. Like
Uh,
I'm almost positive he's second, bro. I'm not second, but he's close. He's tied for like between second and fourth. I'm almost positive. Like I think it's
yeah,
Renegade Raider. He's
he's up
up there.
there. He's
He's
up
up
there
there. Up
high.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. If there's a PSA drift shard, he still might take the left side if Meowscles was a PSA 10.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
some
know about
strong
that one.
words,
Yeah,
Kari. I
that's a
like the
strong
strong
one.
words.
That's a strong one. Um okay, I'll say this. I'll put this. Can I ask the question? Um would you feel that way if after, let's say, after 50 to 60 is graded, if it's like 12 PSA 10s, would y'all feel the same way? The reason why I'm asking this is because the the way Renegade Raider was talked about last year this time and the way she's talked about now is not different, but it feels a little different, if you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna just leave it there. And I just think that as time goes on and the pop
If it
reports
gets up
change,
to
it gets very
50,
interesting.
if it gets
Yeah.
up to 50 and it's 12, that's a 24% gem rate.
Hmm.
And I don't think a 24% gem rate is strong enough for reloaded. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I
No,
think for with how many reloaded printed, like you got to keep running that Renegade Raider print
yeah.
run because there's so much reloaded out there.
Yeah, Kari, I'm just that's all I'm at. And then Warfighter said we're tripping. We talk about pops too much. Eh, bro, are we gonna act like this is not okay? Okay. So
I mean,
how
it matters. Like how
it,
many
it
available
no way.
matters because it does matter. So when we talk about pops is because that's the only metric that we have to go off of for how many's printed.
We
So
yeah,
pop
we've
does
all
get
been
important in that point because you're collecting, right? So how
yeah,
many is available is what affects the market. It's just a
100%.
fact.
And then to Dylan, to your point before, why was Skull Trooper graded so much in the beginning? Would you say?
A Skull Trooper because I mean, first like Skull Trooper, they thought that that was the card of Series
Mhm.
One. Yeah.
Why did that not happen to Meowscles until why did people just start recently grading Meowscles? Because he that what
Because
would
no
you
one
say?
was grading anything for Reloaded, but now that Renegade Raider broke the ice, and people can grade stuff like Jonesy and
Mhm.
Meow Schools and
That's
things like
yeah.
that.
So that's literally that's grading all day on that aspect. Like I mean,
But
Meowscles
like,
been there since 2019.
but they're talking about like so Drift Shard is just rare and scarce in general, and Meowscles is going to depend on that gem rate. It really
But
is, and if it's at a 24% gem rate with how much
yeah,
Reloaded is out there, like you were saying, then I think that is easily the right side.
yeah, no, I'm Warfighter. I'm with you. You know, that's why I said that because I'm I know what the drift hollow is, and it's always and people have been consistently great in drift. I think Meowscles, you know how I think Meowscles, I love the Midas storyline, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like it hasn't just become a thing recently over the past year and some change. And because it's been there, you know. So I'm not gonna put that over a hollow drift, even like so for instance, it's interesting with me with the Midas laser because those things happened at the same time. I'm like, oh shoot, look what's happening. But everybody was grading everything at that time because it was is that's the new set. So those things was parallel to each other. Miasko's been there. He's been there, and I'm gonna go on Richard on this one. Richard, you didn't put that Miaskos you put in there. That's super recent, bro. That wasn't a thing the whole time. So that's what I always throw out there.
Warfare is Meowscles is just a hit topic right now. Mm,
It is, bro,
oh,
and that's not a bad thing. It's not a
oh
bad
yeah,
thing though. Let's
I hear you. I mean, it's
it's
just like sports; they get hip
yeah.
stuff all the time, and it affects the price.
The newfound like I don't think it's anything wrong with Meowscles being a hit thing right now. I was what is like the negation is weird to me sometimes when it comes to that. Like it's like, yeah, Meowscles, Renegade Raider Reloaded for sure, but it is a part of the growth of it now. Like that is the now thing. I just want to know what people will feel like if it hits. So if the pop report flips, are people going to feel the same? That's all I'm asking. I think people will still feel the same way about other cards that have been graded that way since 2019. That's all I'm getting at. It's if Miausko comes out the gate, so if somebody sends in 10 and 3 gets a PSA 10, are people going to still feel the same way when it's
Are
pop
people chase?
zero?
I haven't even heard that much about Meowscles. Like Kari is saying,
Yeah.
I haven't heard people talking about it. So is it really hip? Because I haven't. Yeah, I don't think it's a popular topic either.
No, I'm talking about based off of how people said Miausko's versus this is picking up.
This
I think
conversation had
people,
me thinking the same way, Jake. I was like, man, Hollow Drift looks kind of cool, to be honest.
yeah, like because it's like, so for instance, like hollow wise, people, and I'm not even just talking about drift. The numbers that you see in the pop report when it comes to PSA 10s for series 1 hollows, people have aggressively been trying to get those 10s since that time. So I think that I'm talking about the maturity of it in that aspect.
Now, I don't know about that. Like the Renegade Raider pop isn't really Aura's pop raised quick. So I don't think Renegade Raiders pop is raising quick.
I think what Warfighter is getting at, it raised quicker. I'm maybe putting words in your mouth, so correct me if I'm wrong, Warfighter. It it raised faster than people thought it would.
Not me.
Not you. It raised faster than people thought it would, for
I mean,
sure.
so where did it go? I just had it. The heck? My bad, y'all. So 195, and there's 5 PSA 10s. That's raising quick. I mean,
It's raising.
one guy got two at because he got a nice grader. I'm assuming. Um, he got two in one order. So, but out of almost 200, there's five.
Mhm.
I don't think that raised quick. Like
It did. Listen, what I'm saying is
my opinion.
when those two popped up, if you look at the comment section and the way the response was, the tune changed a little bit. It was some congratulations in there, but it was some upholding because the whole thing is the chase for the 10. You know what I mean? Even though
Yeah.
it's Renegade Raider, it is the chase for the 10, and I know that's what it is. And so if it keeps growing, I just want to know if people tune is going to still be the same. That's my only question. That's my
Yeah,
question.
I mean, I get it that five came recently, but a bunch were subbed. You know what I mean? Versus like the other ones now,
Mhm.
like I don't know.
Yeah. I listen. I feel people on the Renegade Raider. All I'm asking is it just gonna is the tune gonna stay the same? Like, is it is it Renegade Raider or is it that she's a hard gym? And
I
that's
I
just neither one is
I think it's
wrong.
both for a Renegade
Yeah.
Raider. My question is like I have 100% confidence that people will be chasing Renegade Raiders.
Hmm.
Question is Meowth's going to last that long?
Right. Yeah.
That's a good question, and I think that's a
Yeah.
fair question.
It could because and to your point, it doesn't make it wrong if that's the case because we all understand what the hobby is and there's opportunities and everything. I'm just saying when it's comparing to certain things, I'm like, is it just going to stay this way or is it because of where it is now? Is it the card or is it the grade? And that's the only question I'm asking.
The money is definitely what
Mhm.
inspired all those people to sub 200 Renegade Raiders for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. But like I still think Renegade Raider holds value. Meowscles like until like Meowscles sells, it's not gonna have a lot of people pushing to sub it.
Right.
But I also
Right.
don't think there's gonna be enough people right now in the hobby chasing Meowscles to keep the
Mhm.
price up like Renegade Raider.
Yeah, for sure.
How many Drift Hollows are there? Um,
Look it up. Look it up. Let's see.
I zoomed in way too much. I'm kind of scared. I haven't looked at the Fortnite Hollow Pop in a while. Not that I ever do, to be honest. Let's see. Drift Hollow 99 with 13 tens. I mean, that's a 13% pop. I mean, gem rate, and it's a
Mhm.
hollow, and it's series one.
Yeah,
It's a good debate, guys. It's a good debate. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good debate.
it's a tough one.
It's a good debate. Ooh, I mean, y'all know this one.
This is a clean one. Yeah, I like this. It's calamity all day for me though. But that Dark Voyager hits for sure.
This is easy for me. Calamity all day. I love
Yeah,
Calamity.
yeah.
One of my I still wear her occasionally. I don't wear her like all the time, but
Mhm.
Calamity is like
She's solid. You know what? To be honest, she's solid in her
her
whatchamacallit, in her level
you said
one.
when she has no clothes on, that one.
Level one and level two, to be honest. I
Yeah.
like both. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Calamity, so this is kind of hard for me to say anything else. So I love Calamity.
Yeah, dark bro, this card, bro, aesthetically is just so fire too, though. Fate versus Dusk.
All right, originally I wouldn't have cared, but I bought the new version of Fate and I loved it a lot, so I'm all
Mm,
about Fate right now.
mhm.
So I like Fate.
Yeah, I like Fate a lot. I also like Glow from series two. So yeah, I like this one.
Yeah, I if they come out with the new version as a card, I'd want all three. I think
Yeah,
to
yeah.
complete that. All right, so we might be divided on this
Yeah,
one.
we definitely divided on this one. It's not. I'll be honest though. It's pretty.
You don't know what I'm picking.
Yeah, I do for sure. It's you're not wrong either. Is this
Yeah,
one is
I'm
this?
Gold Trooper. I'm Gold Trooper all day.
Yeah. I'm drift pretty strongly, but that's PC. This could, in my opinion, hobby wise, this can go either way. These two are extremely strong. Uh that Ghoul Trooper hits, but I'm definitely going drift.
Dude, so I had said that Dark Bomber was my favorite. Let me look at my Gold Trooper real quick.
Yo, JT, this is the realest statement ever. Yo, I feel this way about everything. Yo, maybe that is why I picked Skull Ranger over Dark Bomber. That might be the
Dude,
reason.
I said Dark Bomber is like my favorite card, but I had in person. But Gold Trooper is fire in person, but so is Drift.
Yeah,
Series one
yeah.
is just fire. I'm buying a Series one Mega Box. That's it. But I'm still going Gold Trooper. One of my favorites.
Nah, Kari, they haven't. Gold Trooper is like kind of like that. I would consider her like a mainstay now. Like she kind of has her place where when that holiday season come around, you really don't got to do too much with
Yeah, they
Gold
don't
Trooper.
ever do anything with Ghoul, right? They did the
Mm-mm.
pink Ghoul Trooper.
They should,
They've
but they
never
don't.
ever like done anything else. Now they've done like Hush version of like a zombie type thing, which was not nearly as good. Um,
What would see what they should have? What they should do? They should do a. They need to do a minty joint.
dude, a minty Ghoul would go
Yeah,
crazy. Yo, I'd
yeah.
be all about.
Nah, I rock with both of these cards, so it don't even matter on this one.
I mean, the Drift card is like, if Drift's card didn't look so amazing, I feel like maybe an easier decision. His card is fire
What you?
looking.
I'm gonna just throw something random in here. What you doing? Bright Bomber or Ghoul?
Ghoul.
Ghoul.
Yeah.
Uh, okay.
I don't know which one. I think Bright Bomber might do better long term. But I
But you
just
want
like
the
Ghoul.
Ghoul card? Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
feel you on that.
I just love Ghoul Trooper, and like
Yeah,
I'll even rock it sometimes, and I just love it. And I wish I had pink Ghoul Trooper. Like legit, like the card I want more than Renegade Raider. I mean that card, the skin I want is like pink Ghoul Trooper, and it's just the one I've always wanted ever since I seen it, and
yeah.
so I settle for Ghoul Trooper.
I gotta get some. I gotta get some leverage just in case they put a pink Ghoul Trooper in that set because you said you giving up heavy for that joint, so I need to get some
Heck
leverage there
yeah, I'm giving up
to
heavy for a pink Ghoul
trade
Trooper,
to trade on that joint. But
especially if it's numbered.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
I'm
that's
giving
gonna.
up.
I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be crazy. But
I'm giving
if
up.
that's the case,
If it's numbered, I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I'm going crazy. This one, you want to go first? You want me to grab this one?
I'll go first. Ironically, after my statements earlier when it came to Dynamo, this has changed for me. I think I'm going Dynamo on this one. Believe it
Interesting,
or not,
because
yeah.
I think both are crazy like nostalgic to the game.
Hmm.
I've told you guys I don't collect Dynamo. I think it's a major card, a
Hmm.
major trade bait. But me personally, I think I would go Nogops here.
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah, I think I'd go Nogops because I just don't like Dynamo personally, and
Yeah,
I like Nogops more, so I'd go Nogops.
yeah,
But
nah,
I think Dynamo might be a bigger trade bait, to be honest.
yeah, for sure. That was some interesting ones. We got some interesting conversation in there. I knew that was gonna happen. When I got to certain ones, I was like, oh shoot, here we go. It's like,
Shit.
yeah, but yeah, man, that was fun. Yeah, Jake, I think you asked earlier. You can send me a message on the Discord. That would be the easiest way because I usually try not to look at them till Friday or Thursday or Friday, early Friday when I do it. So yeah, whenever you can do that. Anybody else that want to send it on the Discord, send it in a message, do the breakdown, and that'll be perfect. Shout out to Matthew, Kari, and Richard for holding it down this week.
So before we hop off, we don't usually do this, but like if you guys are watching, you're not subscribed. I think most of you guys are, but if
Yeah,
you're not subscribed, please hit subscribe. Um, if you guys want to check out our website, it's fortnitecards.com. You can join the Discord by hovering over Collectors Club and going down here to this link here.
yeah,
We are still working on the app. It will be released very soon, very soon.
yes,
If you right now, we kicked out all the subscriptions until you can sign up now if you want to, but if you're already a subscriber, again, I'm asking you guys not to sign up until May 5th because I don't want you guys to get charged again.
yeah,
But so we're working on cool stuff for you guys. I think that's about it. I probably will not be on next Friday.
yeah.
Rob, I assume still will be.
He has a
I That
cheerleader
might change.
competition.
We'll talk. It might
Yeah,
change. I don't know because I'll be in a hotel. Maybe I
yeah,
can get away. I don't know. We'll see. At least I'll be in the chat for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So until
Yo,
next time,
I
guys.
have, I have a question for y'all, real quick, y'all. I'm sorry, this is just YouTube
No, you're
stuff.
good.
When we say, if y'all didn't like the video yet, right? When we say these words, do a color around, like, so it's hard because y'all all subscribe, but YouTube wrote something out. So if we say the word subscribe and like, it highlights it when you say it now. And I can't tell if it works on our video or not. So like I just like if you didn't like the video yet, if I say like the video, does it highlight it? Let me know if it does. Even if you're watching the playback, because it's supposed to do it in the playback as well.
Oh,
So
for real?
let
That's
us.
dope.
Yeah, bro, that joint is crazy. It did it on a podcast I was watching.
I mean, it's a little late. I don't have to hop off right away, so we'll talk a
Yeah.
little bit about the app. Yeah, my whole plan for the app. So I've put a lot of money. We've put a lot of money
Definitely
into
did.
the website app, and so, and I've been tweaking it, trying to get it right so that a lot of features in there. But the concept is eventually to bring it into iPhone app as well, so you can have it hosted on there. Right now, it's going to work semi on mobile, like you can have some of the features. All the features are going to be if you do it on a PC or on a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you will be able. Eventually, we want to bring it to the app. But like I said, like I'm building it here first because this is the cheapest way to do it, and then
Yep.
I'll move it to an app and hopefully connect it. But first, I want to test the idea, right? Make sure that it's something that's useful for you guys. And if you guys are still wondering what the app is, basically it's going to be great. And this is a beta version. It's going to look very different and function
Mhm.
differently. But you can track all your stuff. Um, and this isn't the latest version that I have up here, but you can see how many cards you've collected, how many you have total graded, your collection value, how much you've sold, and a whole lot of other features. What card you collected the most. This is not my real collection. This is just me testing it. Um, so, and the whole point of this was to make it easy. Like I hate having to type stuff in and send pictures. So
Mhm.
like you guys can actually test it. I'll show you guys what the test is. But like this is where the new checklist is going to look. And so the idea is like you don't have to upload. Like if you're trying to collect, you want to make it super easy. So you have an aura. You can say your grade, quickly add it to your collection, and then it'll be right at your collection here automatically. So that's how it's going to work. No typing required, all clicks. So hopefully we can translate that to an iPhone app or Android app,
Yeah.
but that's going to cost more money. So I'm doing it here first to test it. So
Yeah, we have a lot of future plans for the for the website as well. Yeah, I know that we're big on sets, hobbies, and things like that. Aspects of the hobbies that's very important. It's certain things that I know is a pain, like a mug, like it's a major pain. And so if we can integrate those things as time goes on, we're just trying to help benefit the collector as much as possible through the things that we offer.
yeah. So if you guys have more ideas and you're interested, please let us know. Um, so yeah, I mean, eventually I want to get it to app because, like, of course, that's easiest, right? Everyone's on their phones, just open up the app and go there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to add employee pins? Yeah, I think so. Like, I think we'll get there. I still have to
Mm-hmm.
get through. So just so you guys like to make this all work, I have to redo the whole checklist for each of the stuff.
Yep.
So right now I've been working on the actual app with a developer, and then I'm working through the checklist so that y'all can quickly add them to your things. So then I'm gonna do the stickers, and then we're gonna start working on the other things like pins and stuff like that. So I'm working
Yeah.
out that process
And
because I want to see my whole collection too. Now
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's a paid version, what's a free version. Like I don't want to just like kick people to the curb for like I want to give some features, but like some of the stuff's gonna be paid to help like pay for like new apps and stuff like that and new features and stuff. So if you guys have any idea of what you would pay for, let me know. But hopefully, like I said, the paying is just to support us. So I don't. We haven't really talked about if we're gonna like increase the price, but I don't think we are.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's very minimal to like get access to everything, free videos, all those kinds of stuff. So
Yeah. And
let us know.
if you know anybody that, I mean, we know people, but if there's anybody that knows the pins inside and out and want to do an interview, I've been going through like the interviews is kind of a process, you kind of want to get the knowledge aspect. I've talked to a couple people in different parts of the hobby to kind of bring this here because here at TSG, we're mainly cards, comics, and things like that, but we want to make sure we get the whole hobby at least with a checklist and a video. We cover those two things, and I think we kind of have that evergreen content for anybody that comes through the doors.
Oh, so the print run on that we made. So if you go to Collectors Club, if you guys wonder what he's asking about, if you're a premium member before we did a card, it's under supply drops. If you're a premium member, it's this card here. Number printed, we have it here is 50, but I
Hmm.
did not send this many out. Okay. I think we only shipped out
Well, like
20, less than
20-ish, the close to 20.
20-ish.
Yeah, close to 20.
Um, so the the ones in circulation is less than 25, I want to say. But we only printed 50, and we're not going to print any more of those.
Yeah.
But we will be doing more fun stuff like this. But right now, all my attention is focused on the application. Um, like I said, so like when we're trying to focus on the app first, I think that's the most beneficial thing to the hobby. Then once we got that working, because we want to provide as much value if people are like putting in stuff for like the subscription. So after we get that, we'll start doing more supply drops and more things like that. But we wanted to focus first on the actual tools for the hobby. So
Yeah.
especially before the new sets come out.
Yeah, and Richard, the Orca, aka Apex, is coming, but it's still in the concept phase. Not only that, the website, we had to put that on the forefront. So those things is definitely coming. But yeah, that was a fun one. We got a lot of great ideas. And there's some great things coming very soon, very soon.
Yeah, don't forget because we got to go to the Fort FNCS, and so we got lots of stuff. It's a busy
Yeah,
year, and
yeah,
we got the freaking national again, so
yeah.
it's a very busy year.
Gonna be insane.
We should do something fun for the national too if we can
Yeah.
for the people we see. Warfighter, yeah. I mean, if you get good pictures, Warfighter, of every single pin, feel free to send them so I have them on like Discord
Hmm.
to me, private message. Someone did that for the promo lasers for Series
Hmm.
3, so that once I get to that point, I have photos I can use. That
Oh
would be
yeah.
super helpful. So I don't have to
Especially, I
go
mean,
drag them up.
especially because they in a pack. If you got an Epson scanner, that'd be solid. If that
Yeah.
whoever, yeah, that'll
The
be
pin sets
clean.
are dope. I'm collecting those heavy, so I don't really want to blow them up too much because like I don't have
Yeah,
hardly any yet. But hey, what are you gonna
yeah,
do?
yeah. That would be that. The pin set would be down the road from. Well, no, it won't be down the road. Them joints is a grip. So may get one or two here and there, but yeah, gotta. I gotta stay focused
I
on
got my
the
favorite one, but
mission.
now I need
Gotta
the
stay focused
Lego
on the
one.
mission.
But like I
The
got my
Lego
favorite
one is
one.
so fire, so fire.
And Lego is fire. I like that. I gotta get that briefcase joint too.
Yeah, that joint
Any of the ones
opens,
that
bro.
like actually work, I like those.
Yeah.
Someone did send me the the Idly Ice ones. Yeah, please send me whenever you get a chance. No rush car. Like I said, I still got to finish building up the app, and then I'm gonna work through Series 1, Series 2, and Series 3 checklist, and then I'll get to the promos and the stickers and all those. So, any other things? I think that's about it. I mean, you guys can feel free to chat us in the Discord too. I have a whole in the Discord. I have a whole thing here for feature requests. A lot of
Yep.
people throw some stuff up in here, so I do pay attention to these. Even if I don't answer, I still look through this and whatever I see multiple times. Like, feel free to say something again that even if someone else said it before, it just makes me know that people are paying attention. They really, really want this. So,
Yeah.
all right. How do you guys feel about the Lego llama? I think it's cool. I think it
Yeah.
got really expensive really fast, like all things. So
Yeah.
it'll come down.
I can't wait to see what they come out on the Lego side though.
Oh yeah, me too.
Lego. Lego.
That's another thing we're going to add to the website. I already have a spot for it, but
I
like I
hope I
still got to
hope
get
they
to the
do
Funko
well.
Pops.
Yeah. That's
And if
a
you guys are interested in Funko Pops, that will be working. I've already thought through that too. So if you go here, every Funko Pop, I'm trying to build that into like you can see through the site that got stuff. So hopefully, I'm not sure it's gonna have all this stuff here too. So, but I'm thinking through the Funko Pop so you can collect those too. So, I wasn't even sharing it, but here. So you can see here the Funko Pop checklist. I'm working on that too. I'm seeing how that works. Like it still has all this on there, so like I said, it's in the process.
yeah.
All right, this is gonna be like the longest THG video. It's already
Ever.
12:30.
Two. My goodness, we did 2.5. And y'all rocked with us. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, thanks for everybody for hanging out. Y'all have a great night. I'm sure
Yeah.
Rob and I are gonna talk a bit, so we gotta get off
Yeah.
before it's 5 days later. We'll see you guys next time.
Have a good one, y'all.